Welcome. It is episode 7 here on Street Talk with the Swift Gang. I am Miss Fancy Pants.
And I'm Vincenzo. Every Friday night from 10 p.m. to midnight, we give you exclusive San Diego content. That means interviews, that means music, that means just everything San Diego and local.
And it's not just local. We do expand out to the Southern California and extended areas, but demographically we try to target our own hometown of San Diego. But tonight we've got a segment we like to call Word on the Street, where we give a little rundown of what we got going on the show. So Vinny, why don't you give a little rundown of what we got on tonight's show?
So tonight's show we have Watusi Gold, who will be performing live, and actually we have some music videos of his that we're going to be seeing as well too. He is going to be on the show. I believe Hitting the Streets, you got some great events going on this weekend that you're going to be sharing with us.
Definitely
as
do.
well. We have our riddle, our joke that I know everyone truly enjoys, and I think we have prizes that we'll be able to give away. And our special topic this evening is going to be superstitions, because tonight is Friday the 13th. It is one of the most superstitious nights of the year.
Is it bad luck? Is it good luck? Is it luck at all? Do you even believe in superstitions? So we'll talk about that a little bit more, but you can always check us out on our Facebook live stream, on the chat. You can chat us and interact. Do you have any superstitions? Do you not believe in them? What do you think about Friday the 13th? All of that. So make sure that you're logging on, and then share the show with the other friends too, so that everybody can be joining in. So I think we do have Watusi in the building and some folks. So hey. All right. Well, we'll get to them a little bit later in the show. So, Vinny, what's the weather going to be like?
The weather this weekend, we are so lucky because it's going to be sunny all weekend, and the highs are going to be in the mid-80s, and the lows are going to be in the low 60s. Monday, Sunday, Saturday, and even going into tonight is absolutely beautiful, which should set up a wonderful weekend for everything that we have going on.
I'm really excited. I'm trying to catch as many sun rays as possible before we go off on vacation, so I can start off with a nice little tan. And with 80-degree weathers and clear skies, I'm down for anything. So, without further ado, we do have a section that we like to call This Day and Time with our DJ, Mr. DJ Roscoe, which I think we were just jamming with him about 30 minutes prior. So shout out to Justin. I know he was joining in with us, so thank you for jamming with us Friday night.
Thank you, Justin.
So DJ, why don't you take it away?
Yeah, give thanks. This Day and Time, October 13th. The U.S. Navy was formed 1775. In 1872, the first telephone conversation was heard over telephone wires. In 1876, the first screen of a motion pic in New Zealand. In 1926, NBC was formed. In 2005, iPod was introduced to the world. And if anyone is celebrating a birthday today or even this weekend, feel free to hit us up in our chat room, in our live chat room at GoHAMradio.com, or in our comment below so we can give you a special shout out. Now back to Ms. Fancy Pants and Vinny Vincenzo with our weekly wrap up.
Weekly wrap up. Well, speaking of all of those very cool Friday the 13th things that happened, did you also know that it is Polish American Heritage Day? It's also Peach, Pineapple, and Cookie Month.
Are you telling me that I have to share my month with the Polacks?
You have to share a lot of things with a lot of people here in America. So, welcome.
It is Italian American Heritage Month.
It is
and
a lot of
Polish
things. Polish American Heritage Month. Yes.
I can share with the Polish. I like them. They're good.
And
Polish sausages.
Yes, you did make a nice string of sausages, didn't you, the other day?
Oh, I did. And salami.
You can check them out on Vincenzo. What is your Instagram?
At the
Vincenzo.
That's the with THE Vincenzo.
T-H-E. All right.
Yep.
The Vincenzo. You can check him out and all his pictures and things that he's done with his salamis and his pastrami's and all types of sausages.
Good.
Some are appropriate, some may not, but we'll keep it all PG-13.
There's a lot of innuendo when it comes to salami and sausage making, but you know what? I welcome it.
It looked like a meaty cinnamon bun is kind of what it looked like.
Delicious.
Well, it's also Friday the 13th, but did you know that it is World Egg Day?
I like eggs.
Me too.
Eggs are good. You can fry them. You can fertilize them. I'm good at that. I've done that 3 times.
You can scramble
Wow.
them too.
You can scramble
You
them.
can do a lot of things with eggs. Are there any superstitions that involve eggs? Are there any? I don't
You
think
put
there
them in a
are any.
microwave,
Egg
they go
su-
kaboom.
No egg superstitions.
No? Can you?
You can. It's
Oh,
like
man.
an express cooker.
They have a hack.
What you think they do?
They have a hack. I like it.
Yeah.
Just like, what you think
Hey,
they
you should go live too.
All right. Well, thank goodness it's Friday, right?
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
Wait, does that mean Jason is loose right now?
Jason, I don't know. Well, what are you doing for the weekend?
This weekend, I plan on taking it easy. I'm going to be going to the San Diego State football game this Saturday. They're going to be playing Boise State. San Diego State's ranked 19th in the nation right now.
Hey, they're killing it.
They're doing a great job. And this could be a potential, what they like to call a trap game, because historically Boise State is known to be upset big programs when they're ranked.
Really?
Yeah,
Boise the
but they've
upsetter?
been down. They've been down the last couple of years, so I doubt it's going to happen.
What a naysayer. Go Boise State. I'm going to go for the underdog on this one.
What are you going to be doing this weekend?
What am I going to do this weekend? With all those clear skies, you would think I would have the days off, but I'll actually be working this weekend. But I will be going to a concert on Saturday night.
Really?
Whoop.
It's
I
gotta
already
be a
got my
good one.
tickets right here.
You always go to a good one, so it's got to be a good one.
I thought you were like the next
I'll
nine
talk
callers.
I'll talk about where these tickets are a little bit later in the show. Maybe you've got $35 you can go to. There's a couple of other things you can do.
It's at the 15th.
What, today?
No,
Today's the 13th. We just went over Friday the 13th. How did you
That's
forget?
great. You know what? That's good because the 15th is Sunday, right?
The 15th is Sunday.
That means today's payday, y'all. You have $35 to be going to this show.
Today is payday. Hopefully, if you're on a bi-weekly paycheck, you got it. Or if not, if you're on the 1st and the 15th, today's payday. So, hey, I know I got paid. Well, more like all of my bills got paid.
Right? Everyone
More
else but
like
yourself
that.
got taken care of.
I'll just look at the check, look at it in the account, and pretend like I'm spending it on something that I really want. But I guess I really want electricity and water and lights and a roof over my head. So it's priorities, I guess, at this point, right?
Absolutely.
Well, speaking of priorities, we do want to talk about the families and the businesses up in Northern California who have been affected by the fires. California, I don't know if you guys have heard, Northern California is dealing with some heavy brush fire that is caught in the Napa Valleys, Yoruba Valleys, Sonoma Valleys, taking out tens of thousands of acres. Over 30 people have died, hundreds are injured, and the containment is very minimal.
And you know what? I actually had an opportunity to be up in Sonoma County where they have a lot of the wine country there.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to visit it. And it was, I mean, it's, first of all, it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
But you can see how it's so dry and how, quickly that fire can move just because of the vast land that's so dry. It's kind of sad because a lot of those places that have burned down to the ground, I was there not too long ago, and they're just very, very beautiful, unique places.
Did you take pictures?
I did.
Well,
I did. And you can see that
those-
on my Instagram
Oh.
at the THE Vincenzo. Another
right.
plug for the Instagram.
Another
there.
plug. Well, that sounds like fun. You know, what's interesting is I'll actually be going to San Francisco. I bought some tickets
Right on.
to go there on the 24th,
Beautiful
Tuesday.
city.
It's just going to be the Day in the Bay, hashtag Day in the Bay. You can follow me on Instagram at I am MissFancyPants.com, Miss Fancy Pants with a Z, and check out my trip. But I'll be going up there for the day. Hopefully the air quality isn't too bad. I know that some people have been wearing masks. I was looking on the air quality. You can look at airnow.gov or com. If you Google Air Now, you'll be able to find the website, but it'll give you up-to-dates on the air quality. I know that right now there are some places that are in very unhealthy up in the northern Sonoma areas, and then the Bay is moderate. So it's getting better, so we do want to recognize people. Make sure you have your masks. I think when I go up there, I'll wear a stylish bandana or something. I think I have one with a skull somewhere. I might be kind of suspect with the skull. Maybe I'll do something with like sequins and be fancy. Who knows?
Yes.
Let's see. Check my Instagram for my picture.
Don't
you never
draw
know.
attention to yourself.
Oh yeah, I won't draw attention. I'll wear a hoodie or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of drawing attention and wearing a hoodies, you probably won't need to wear that this weekend with the good weather. If you decide to step out, there's a few things you can check out here on Turning Up the AC, the arts and culture in the community. Let's see, what do you have? Let's create this scenario. Do you have a family or no family? Because last week you had a family and no money. I do have some things. If you have a family with no money, I've got a few things that you can do. They're free.
I have a family with no money.
You're a family with no money. It's kind of a lot of us, right?
Yes.
All right. So if you're a family with no money, a few things that you can do are you can go to the Old Town Fall Festival. It's in the Old Town State Park. That's free. It's from 12 to 4 on Saturday, and you can check out a lot of different merchants, and they're going to have decorations for the fall and pumpkin carvings, and the pumpkin carving is going to be from noon to 4, so make sure that you check that out. It's going to be the entire time. Ooh, there's also going to be a lowrider car show and a book signing. It's going to be on West San Ysidro Boulevard. The book is called, what is the book called? The book is called San Diego Lowriders, A History of Cars and Cruising. So you can go out there. That's free. The event starts at 3 p.m. It's from 3 to 6 p.m., so it's kind of in the evening, probably at sunset, where they can get some good pictures. So you can go do that. There's also Fleet Week's Sea and Air Parade. So you can check out the parade that's going on. That's going to be down at the Broadway Pier down in downtown San Diego. When does that start? That's going to start from 12, and it's going to run from 12 to 2 o'clock. So you can go check that out. And then the Harvest Festival, that's going to be Saturday and Sunday at Del Mar. They're going to have lots of vendors, but it is going to be $9 to get in, and there is going to be parking. So yeah, there's going to be hundreds of people. You can find some really cool knick-knacky type stuff. So if you like that kind of stuff, go check it out. It depends on what your budget is. And then on Sunday, if you have the time, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Sycuan Casino, if you're 18 and up, they have tryouts for The Price is Right.
What?
Yes, they have tryouts for The Price is Right, where you can get all dressed up from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Sycuan Casino. You have to be 18 and up. You can. It is on. You can. But you're a ghost at this point. A late ghost.
Are you telling me that I could have an opportunity to be on the Showcase Showdown?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
It'll
God.
just be an audition, though. It won't be the show. It's just an audition, and you'll do a tape, and they'll send it to producers, and they'll pick 2 winners, and then fly you out to Los Angeles where you can do the taping. But you can do that on Sunday. So that'll be a lot of fun. But that's pretty much all I got going on for the arts and culture here this weekend. If I think of anything else, I'll let you guys know, but that's what we got. I think we might take a little break, and what do we got coming back?
Yeah, well, when we come back, if you don't have the night off or the weekend off, I have some things that you could possibly be streaming while you're on the clock at work. So if you got some downtime and you got a phone, okay, and some stuff that you can watch, or maybe you're at home, okay, and you're looking for something to watch, I got a couple things for you that you can check out on our stream this segment. And
if you want to Netflix and chill, right?
Netflix and chill, or Hulu and chill.
Hulu and chill, they got it like Hulu and holla. I want a Hulu and holla.
What about podcast and pillow?
And Pillow Talk? Podcast and Pillow Talk? There you go.
Also
PG-13.
Also coming back from the break, we're going to have our very, very fun and favorite, listener favorite segment. It's our riddle. Mm-hmm. Say what riddle?
Say what?
And our joke of the night.
Ha ha ha.
So you guys stay tuned. This is Swift Talk with the Street Gang. I'm Vincenzo. This is Miss Fancy Pants. You're listening to us here on GoHamRadio.com.
You are now tuned into the movement with Swift Gang here on Street Talk.
Welcome back, welcome back. This is Street Talk with the Swift Gang. I don't know, Vinny might have said goodbye to the Street Gang with his Swift Talk, but we're here as Street Talk with the Swift Gang.
We want to keep everybody on their toes.
Yep, this is episode 7, so thank you for joining in with us. I don't know if you've been with us since episode 1. If you are, we do have some Damewood listeners like David Anton, Peggy Payne, Jennifer McMillan. Who else do we have? Justin Kramer, Ashante Coleman. A lot of you guys have been tuning in with us since episode 1. So now we're at episode 7. We're going to have Watusi Gold on.
And speaking of Watusi Gold, he's going to be our live performer. We have some music videos coming from him. And since you were giving shout-outs to all of our P1 listeners, how about a big shout-out to some of our first guests? K Mella on episode 1. We had the Farm Animal Refuge on episode 2. Number 3, Refresh My Brain.
Number 3?
Yes. Who was number 3?
It was Farm Animal Refuge.
Who was number 2?
Number 2 was Audio Paint.
That's
and
right.
Trevor Young.
And Trevor Young.
Hello.
Number 4.
Number 4 was...
My brain's bad. That's what happens when you start getting old.
Was Kitty.
That's right. Kitty Feta.
Kitty Feta. And then we
Number
had...
6 was the... And I love
Callie
them to death.
King James.
Callie King James was so much fun. And last week, they were a lot of fun as
They
well,
were.
too.
They were a lot of fun. It was... Can you say it? Because you were having a lot of trouble last week. Can you do this?
You can, as everyone can tell now in this last, 20 seconds, I'm really bad with remembering names and saying names and just saying things in general. So I'm going to leave it to you.
And I'm the one with
This
the tongue
was...
piercing.
Hold on. Let me try, actually. Black Girl Magic Mini Market.
He got it. Black Girl Magic Mini Market.
Yes.
It was comprised of...
Can I buy an M?
It was comprised of 3 lovely ladies who represent one is a DJ. Well, 2 of them are sisters and 1 of them is a friend. It's DJ Lace and DJ Almond Eyes, and then we have author Ashley Nicole. She's a spoken word artist as well. She did a reading, a marketing reading for her book, which you can find on GoHamRadio.com.
Yes.
We do have a replay of all the live performances, so you can go and check them out. They're all under about 6 minutes, so you can check out the live performances there. You can share them.
Nice.
You can also check out all of the prior episodes. We have audio-only versions as well as video versions. So say you're in traffic and you want to keep your eye on the prize instead of down on your phone. We don't encourage
Listen to us.
you guys to get any tickets.
can
So
listen to us.
Yes, you can listen to us. Just
Yes.
follow us. We're on SoundCloud, so you can check us out there. We have all of the episodes on there in their entirety, and we've taken out all the commercials, so you don't have to listen to that. And then DJ Roscoe, you can check him out on his page. Jamming with DJ Roscoe, and he's got his 30-minute segments up there you can check out as well. So make sure to subscribe to the webpage so you know when we have updates, and then you can also see our ham cam.
Yes.
Everybody's been on taking pictures. We've got so much. Check out the website. It gets updated every week, so make sure you check it out.
And
Miss Collie and Vin, can I just say one thing, man? It's good to see y'all, man.
Hey, nice
It's
to see
been a
you too,
long
Tusi.
it's been a very, very long
I feel
time.
like this is my kids that grown up and doing things.
We all in the building,
Like,
right?
for real, dude. Like, you've
try.
been talking about GoHam Radio for the longest.
Oh,
I'm proud of you, man.
it's-
Like, for real. You never gave up.
No,
I swear.
I go ham.
Remember when you were like, can you make me a logo? And I was like, I mean, I can, but I really can't.
If you
though.
go onto our Facebook page, you can actually see the original
The
logos.
original one, yeah.
Yes, I keep
Yep.
all the originals on there so you can see
Dude,
this nostalgia
you got
of
the
it.
hat. You
I
have the
have the hat. What people don't know is that it actually glows in the dark. So it says
Dude, I made that.
Coley. It says
I
Coley
made
on
that
there,
hat
but
like 10
when it
years
glows in the
ago,
dark,
bro.
you can actually see the NI. So it's pretty cool. It says Ham Radio, Go Ham Radio on the back. You know, this isn't just
Vintage,
an idea.
throwback.
This is something that you met.
Yes,
Womanifest.
It has the it has a medication painting on it too.
Watusi made that one, man.
Yeah, he's made a couple of them. Vince has got
Yeah,
some
dude.
too. So.
I was really pushing that for a while, but see, y'all didn't give up. I'm really
We still
like,
have it.
I'm proud of y'all right now, bro. I'm getting all choked up right now, bro.
Jumped up, you know,
Well,
support the
crazy.
real.
while you hold back the tears
Hold
over
on.
there, okay? I'm gonna get
I'm
into
gonna
our
hold him back.
I'm gonna get into our stream
some
this.
somewhere.
So you now everything that we're gonna be watching won't be anything that you'll cry to.
Okay.
Okay. Matter of fact, I told you we're gonna have 2 things. I actually went rogue and I'm gonna bump it up to 3.
Ooh, bro, here you go.
So the first one, because of my profound pride in my Italian American heritage.
Profound.
All right. And my profound pride in just good TV in general.
Okay.
All right. There's an excellent series on Netflix called Medici. which is actually about the
Medici?
Yes, which if you study history at all or the Renaissance, the Medici family in Florence, Italy, was very heavy in influencing a lot of the political and financial things that went on between the Vatican and just European affairs in general. And the story focuses on when the patriarch Cosimo Medici actually passes away. He doesn't pass away, he gets murdered.
Ooh.
Okay, assassinated, actually. And his young son, who was still being kind of trained to take over the family, wasn't quite ready yet, had to all of a sudden take over. So there's one season, there's 10 episodes.
So he like fell into power accidentally.
And it's kind of his struggle of dealing with the whole situation of being able to take over and fill his father's shoes in the situation.
So where can they find this?
Netflix. That is exclusively on Netflix because that is a Netflix original.
And is it a series, a docu-series? So how many series?
So
or
there's
how
one
many?
season, 10 episodes right now.
Okay, and is it a continuation series?
We're hoping that there's going to be a second season coming out. Netflix is usually pretty good. It takes about 2 years for them to come out with another season. They made this in 2016 was the first season. So, hopefully next year they'll air the season number 2. The second Netflix original series that I have, it's a lot of fun. I actually really enjoyed it. It's called Last Chance U. If you haven't had an opportunity,
University, Last Chance U.
Last Chance University.
Okay.
And what's really cool about this series is that this is a reality docu-series.
Okay.
So if you've seen Hard Knocks on HBO, it's kind of like Hard Knocks, but at the college football level. So there is a community college called East Mississippi Community College. Okay. And they take in all the top Division I recruits who, one, couldn't get into a top Division I school because of their situation, their grades, their personal life, whatever. They couldn't afford it. So they go to this community college. Or they were in a Division I school, were a backup, realized that, you know what, I'm going to be riding the pine, a.k.a. sitting the bench for the next 3 years. So I'm going to go to community college and then try to transfer to another school.
At like a junior level.
Correct.
You know what?
Amazing. It's an amazing show.
Didn't a lot of people? Don't a lot of people do that at Grossmont Community College?
Yes,
Isn't that? I knew a few
Yes.
football players that actually did that. That for their own personal reasons, grades or whatever, they were able to go to community college.
Yes.
They played community college so that when they transferred, they didn't have to ride the pine or red shirt or whatever it's called. So. It was a hustle. I mean, life's a hustle, right? So you just got to find your way. Okay, so that's the second one. So those are the 2 on Netflix, right?
Well, actually, all 3 this
Last
week are
Chance
coming.
U?
All 3 are coming
Chance
from
U.
Netflix this
so
week. Now,
no way,
Now, the last
Hulu.
one, if you have FX, you can actually stream it on the FX channel if you have something like Apple TV.
Oh,
But
FX.
Yes,
Okay.
but if you have... Hold on here. My computer's twacking out for a second. If you have Netflix, okay, you can also watch OJ versus the People.
I haven't watched it,
It
but I did
is-
watch the original.
It
Does that
is
date me?
an absolutely fun series. Cuba Gooding Jr. plays O.J. Simpson.
I
okay?
heard he does a
What-
phenomenal
the
job.
guy
I met
who-
Cuba. He's delicious.
Now, the only issue I have with Cuba Gooding Jr. being O.J. Simpson is that Cuba Gooding Jr. is like 5'2".
no,
And about 120
Cuba's not
pounds.
that small.
And about
He's not that
short
small.
nigga.
Okay, and
He's-
OJ is
you
like
guys are-
6'4",
you're tall for
Exactly.
235.
Still, to this day.
Twisted steel and man.
Twisted steel.
Camera
For real.
angles and
I mean, the guy would just
marketability.
destroy people.
Camera angles and
I just want to
marketability.
say one thing about this Netflix thing that was pissing me off. I'm sorry. But Stranger Things 2 is coming out. It's Halloween. Everybody get your shit together, man. It's about to get
Stranger
crazy.
Things too. Have you seen that? Stranger
That's all I
Things.
wanted to say. I couldn't hold it in no more.
You know what? I haven't seen Stranger Things. I did see Jigsaw. I saw the trailer for the new movie that they're going to be coming out. I'm actually a huge fan of the Saw series, so that's actually a lot of fun.
I threw up with the Hostel series. The sound effects were so on point and gory that I threw up. I was at the drive-in though, so I was able to just open the
Just open
door
the door
and
and
throw
let it
up.
out.
But
So-
yeah, I probably shouldn't have been eating and watching. I was just like, oh no.
So if you're streaming from your work, you'll have a trash can that you could throw up in. If you're streaming from home, you'll have a toilet that you could run to and throw up.
If you don't want to stay in your bathtub all weekend and
Wait,
would
they heard
prefer
that?
to hit the streets,
Yes.
there's a few things you can do in this next week that can keep you entertained and off the streets, particularly. You can go to
Take your ass to work. I'm sorry.
Saturday. You can go to the North Park Observatory and check Action Bronson.
Hey!
It's an 18 and up show. Doors open at 7.
That must be a
and
fan favorite.
Hey, the line does go around the door, so make sure.
You might see me there too, though.
The line goes around the door, so make sure you guys get there early. If you're 21 and up, make sure you go through the line first and then go over to the bar. It just makes things easier. And then on Saturday as well, if you decide you want to make the drive up north to Harris Rincon Casino, we have Damien Junior Gong Marley playing. So we do have a Marley in the city. He's going to be doing his thing. Tickets start at $35. Show is at 8 o'clock, and it's an 18 and up show. So I assume that there'll be a lot of people. I will be in the building. That's where I will be going. Those are my 2 tickets.
I thought you were passing those out.
No, I will be there. Hi, Damien. Look out for me. You're going to see me in the crowd. Whoop, whoop. So,
I'm about to delete this.
right. We also have, if you are a fan of Just Incredible, he's a DJ from LA, Power 106 Liftoff. He will be at Park Nightclub DJing. You can catch him at 10 o'clock at night. That's when his set starts. So make sure you get there early. It's probably $20 to get in the door. That's usually what standard cover is, unless you're cute and you got a club for the plug. So make sure. So you can do that. And whoops. And then finally what we have is Monday. Ooh, that's all right. Monday, Music Box in Little Italy.
Love
We've
the music
got
box.
we've
the
got
music box.
Chief Keef.
Chief Keef! Another fan favorite.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm not drunk. Hey, I'm in on that one too.
Bang, bang.
All right, so it is another 18 and up
The
event.
nigga that invented the word squaw.
So it is going to be an 18 and up event. Make sure you guys have your money because it will be $26.
21 and up.
It needs to be, but
It
maybe,
need to be 30 and up and up.
I mean, it's on a Monday, so you got to go with who you can get on a Monday, right? 18 and up?
Mom and Dad,
18 and up.
Poppy and Dad.
18 and up.
All right, so that's all I got going on for.
I have our joke of the day. I'm going to keep it nice and simple. You know what? This time I decided to keep it kind of classic because everybody loves a mama joke.
Wait, hang on. Before you...
I don't think everybody loves a mama
Everybody
joke.
loves yo mama.
Yo,
Okay?
mama.
Everybody loves mama jokes, especially when she's fat.
Oh!
Yo mama.
You can't, you know
yo
what?
Yo
I don't
mama.
know if we want any of yo mama jokes.
Yo mama is.
Can we
wait.
change yo mama to like
Yo,
yo,
auntie.
what, no. We'll just say your cat. Let's just
Your
let's just
stepmom. No,
can we
your
change
stepmom.
can we change you never know. It might be
bro?
funnier.
I don't know if I can talk. They didn't say anything.
Hey,
Tonight's joke
we'll
of the
get you
night.
guys.
Yo mama is so fat. I took a picture of her last Christmas and it is still printing.
Damn.
That bitch is sticking the waist.
Savage.
Is it buffering?
I gotta go.
No,
Blubbering?
Go have a
No,
timeout with my
That was
right
kind
now,
of
let me
messed
know.
up.
Was that kind of messed
All right,
up?
do you
That was
have-
kind of messed up.
do
But
you
it's
have
good.
another
It's
one?
Friday the 13th.
Another one?
Do you have another one? Do you have another one? Can we give it?
Just say one that says, your cat is so small.
Oh no, we got.
She ain't even got paws, bitch.
That bitch
All
is
right,
still
fine.
riding outside.
Here we go. So reporter asks, "Excuse me, may I interview you, sir?" Man says, "Yes, of course." Reporter goes, "Your name?" He goes, "Abdul Al-Razim."
Okay.
The reporter asks him, "Your sex?" "Yes, 3 to 5 times a week."
Oh, lucky man.
Reporter, No. Male, female?" "Yes, male, female, sometimes camel."
Ooh.
Reporter goes, "Holy cow. Yes, cow, sheep, animals in general." Reporter, "But isn't that hostile?" "Yes, horse style, dog style, cat style, any style, all good style."
Gang, gang.
That's pretty.
That was the joke?
The
Where's
reporter goes,
punchline?
"Oh dear."
It wasn't going to end. Collie
Wait,
knows
The
it
man-
wasn't gonna
wait.
end.
Face on her.
Wait. He's got a
Wait a
punchline
minute.
for
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Quiet
the
now.
Reporter just kind of shocked, goes, "Oh dear." And the man goes, No dear. Deer run too fast, hard to catch." And those are our 2 jokes of the
this.
day.
Like that one?
Oh my goodness.
He's here all night, people.
But
Try the veal. Try the veal or the deer if they can catch
The
it.
veal or the deal,
Hey, I'm
whichever
catching
you
me my
can catch.
motherfucking deer, nigga. I don't live.
All right. So
Do you have our say what riddle of the night that our listeners can possibly win a prize if they can guess it?
I do.
I want to
So
hear it. I'm excited to hear it.
All right. So if you guys want to win a prize, you got to be quiet.
You gotta win a prize.
Shh. Everybody want to hear how they can win a prize pack, a GoHam prize pack, where you can get nose for your a ham cam nose. You can get stickers. You can maybe get a shirt. You can get a few things if you can solve the riddles correctly. All you have to do, if you know the answer, is to email us at requests@gohamradio.com. Make sure you put riddle answer in the tagline so that you don't go to spam, and that way we can filter you out. You don't really need to put a date. I already know what the answer would be. If you want to go on the live chat, you can say an answer there. Maybe you can
Talk to
ask
us.
questions.
Collie,
Who knows?
I have a question, Collie. We have a lot of viewers that want to know where to hear this at right now.
They can go to GoHam. Right now,
Yeah,
you
right
can
now.
check us out right now. Go to Facebook and go to GoHam Radio.
So, yeah,
Facebook and
All
GoHam
one
Radio.
word.
You can go
All
and check us out.
one word.
Yep.
Go Ham Radio.
Facebook.com/GoHam Radio. You'll be able to check in right now. You can chat, say what's up. We love to do shout outs, so make sure you guys check in with us. You can also email us if you have any music and submissions that you would like us to add to our catalog. Requests at gohamradio.com. And then make sure you check out our website, gohamradio.com, where we do have all of our prior shows.
Big shout out to
Go Ham
Gigi
Radio.
Hernandez, who just started tuning in to us and
Oh.
is chatting us live on
Hey,
Go Ham,
Gigi.
Go Ham Radio. So
Very
thank you for
cool.
joining us. We appreciate it.
All right. Well, are you guys ready for the riddle? Are you ready?
I'm ready. Born ready.
Wait.
Is everybody ready?
No.
Yes.
Yep, that's how it is. All right, ready? All right. So, what begins with a T,
T.
ends with a T,
T.
Hey.
and has a T inside?
Lots of
Okay.
titties.
Titties.
I'm trying to see them all too.
No, it doesn't end with a T.
It does end with a
Tits.
No.
We tried.
It's kind of close. All right, so
We tried.
what
I was
starts
tried.
with a
Goddamn
T,
sure.
Starts with the T.
ends with a T,
Pause.
but also has a T inside?
Yeah, Valley over here. Hold on.
All right, Hustle Valley, let's see if you can hustle up an answer. And if you can, you can send it to requests@gohamradio.com. It is, what word starts with a T, ends with a T,
Hey.
and has a T in the middle?
I'm not good at riddles.
That's kind of tricky. Use your brains, nigga.
Stripper on.
We can't be dumb now.
All right, so if
So-
you know, make sure you send your answers.
Oh, we can.
Yes, at request
we
at
can
gohamradio.com.
You can, if you know.
Say all the guesses.
Yes, or you can chat
Anybody.
us live and send us the answer as well too while we're chatting live, and you can check us out on Facebook on Go Ham Radio. When we come back, because we're going to take a nice break here, I think we're going to listen to some music. I'm going to have
We're gonna have DJ Roscoe
yes,
play a
our
little
in-house
jam.
DJ. Can't wait to
DJ
hear
Roscoe.
all of our music. I'm going to have a sports wrap up for you. We're going to have a lot of stuff going on in the sports world as well. So make sure you guys tune into that. Miss Fancy Pants.
That's
This is
pretty
fun.
much.
This is fun. I'm gonna
It's
have.
fun.
I'm gonna
we're
have
we're
you.
having a
I'm
lot
gonna
of fun. I
have
hope you guys are tuning in. I'm
Yes.
just kind of
I
going with
want
the flow
you-
here.
I want you to toss and tease and close this part out because last time my dyslexia kicked in and I totally butchered it. So you take this one away into break.
All right. Well, this is Street Talk with the Swift Gang. We've got
Gang.
Farg in the back.
Shout
we
out to
have DJ
Farg.
Roscoe about to come up on the ones and twos. And then we've got my co-host, Mr. Vincenzo. And then, of course, the one and only, I am Miss Fancy Pants. You are tuning in to us every Friday night right here on GoHam Radio.
You're listening to Street Talk with the Swift Gang.
Hey, welcome back. You're listening to Street Talk with the Swift Gang on GoHamRadio.com. My name is Vincenzo. Thank you guys, everyone, for listening in. You can tune into us on GoHamRadio.com or stream us live on our Facebook at GoHam Radio. Right now is our sports segment, so here's what we got going on in the world of sports. In the NFL, Thursday night, the Philadelphia Eagles visited the Carolina Panthers, beating them 28-23. Cam Newton led the passers with 239 passing yards. He also led the rushers with 71 rushing yards. Kevin Benjamin leading the receivers with 99 total yards. Coming up this Sunday, Miami visits Atlanta. Green Bay at Minnesota, which should be a great NFC North matchup. Detroit versus New Orleans. New Orleans without Adrian Peterson, just recently traded to the Arizona Cardinals. New England Patriots at the New York Jets. San Francisco at Washington. Chicago at Baltimore. Cleveland at Houston. Tampa Bay at Arizona. Los Angeles Rams at Jacksonville. Jacksonville Jaguars seems to be the surprise of the league right now. being very, very tough to beat. Pittsburgh playing Kansas City at home. Kansas City also another very, very tough team in the NFL right now to beat. The Los Angeles Judases are visiting the Oakland Raiders.
Stop there.
What?
So, it was not until post when I Googled LA Judas to try and find an image or a jersey or something and got no response before I went to CBS at 10 a.m. to see what game was playing against the San Francisco Giants, and I saw that it was the LA Chargers.
No. The LA Judases. They are playing the Oakland Raiders at 1:25 in the
I told you I know nothing
Oakland.co
of sports.
Coliseum. Yes, so we're going to leave it at that. The Los Angeles Judases are playing Oakland in the Oakland Coliseum at 1:25 p.m. The Sunday night game is in Denver. It's going to be the New York Giants, who are still winless, against the Denver Broncos. Monday night's matchup is going to be the Indianapolis Colts, still without Andrew Luck, but with Jacoby Brissett, who seems to be doing pretty well, against the Tennessee Titans, and that is going to be live on ESPN at 5:30. On to Major League Baseball, which we are in the postseason. In the National League Conference Series, the Dodgers are taking on the Cubs. They have yet to play Game 1. Game 1 is tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific. Game 1 in the ALCS has already happened. The Houston Astros have beat the New York Yankees 2-1.
Oh, the New York Yankees got beat.
So tune in, because it's either going to be the Astros or the Yankees representing the American League, or it's going to be the Cubs or the Dodgers representing the National League. Dodgers haven't won a World Series since the 80s. On to preseason NBA action, because the NBA is coming up pretty soon. Cannot wait. It actually starts, I think, this week.
Oh, okay.
So some scores from from earlier today. Charlotte beat Dallas 111-96. Kemba Walker led with 18 points. Cleveland beat Orlando 113-106. Washington over the New York Knicks 110-103. Toronto Raptors over the Chicago Bulls 125-104. San Antonio Spurs 106-97. Memphis Grizzlies 142 over New Orleans 101. Philadelphia 76ers 119. Miami Heat 95. Milwaukee 107. Detroit 103. Portland 129. And they played Haifa, which is a European team, and they beat them in an exhibition 129-81. Phoenix beat Brisbane, which is another European team, 114-93. Not European? They are good? Brisbane.
That's good.
Yeah.
We're good.
No. You're good. What is that was a good game.
I apologize for that.
No. Go ahead. I want to hear something about this.
Watch it.
I want to hear something about this. I want to hear something about this. Tell me about it. Because it's always interesting when we ever watch European teams. No? All right, we're going to skip that. Sacramento lost to Golden State 117-106. Steph Curry led the Warriors with 18 points. On to college football. Wednesday, Southern Alabama beat Troy 19-8. But on to top 25 matchups. Thursday, Georgia Tech at the University of Miami was postponed due to weather. This evening, couple big games. Right now, number 8, Washington State is at Cal, and they are losing right now.
Oh, no.
Okay?
No.
Yes. They are losing terribly. As a matter of fact, I apologize. The game just went final.
Oh, no.
Okay,
What's the
number
final
8,
score?
Washington State University scored 3 points. Cal Golden Bears 37. Washington State University Cougars are now 6-1 on the season. Cal Golden Bears 4-3. Another upset this evening. Number 2 Clemson lost to Syracuse 27-24. Clemson also lost their starting quarterback in the second quarter of that game, which probably led to their loss. Yes. So, on to this weekend on Saturday. More top 25 matchups. Number 6, TCU is at Kansas State. Here's a fun one in the Big Ten. Number 17, Michigan is at Indiana. Number 20, NC State at Pitt. Number 24, Texas Tech at West Virginia. Just for fun, because I love the ACC, Florida State is at Duke this weekend. Also, we have number 10, Auburn is at LSU. Georgia Tech at Miami. We mentioned that game was postponed. It has been rescheduled for this Saturday at 12:30 p.m. So Georgia Tech will be at number 11, Miami. The big rivalry here in the Big 12. Number 12, Oklahoma is visiting Texas. Number 14, Oklahoma State is visiting Baylor Bears, who have been in just a whirlwind of controversy the last couple years.
Really? The Baylor Bears?
Baylor Bears. It's just been nasty, nasty, nasty. Number 25, Navy Midshipmen are visiting Memphis Tigers. Also, we have number 22, UCF, University of Central Florida, hosting Eastern Coastal Carolina Pirates. Number 1, Alabama hosts Arkansas. Number 4, Georgia is hosting Missouri. Number 9, Ohio State at Nebraska. Number 18, Southern Florida is hosting Cincinnati. Utah Utes are visiting the number 13, University of Southern California Trojans. Sparty, number 21, Sparty from Michigan State is going to head over to Minnesota. UCLA is playing at Arizona this weekend. Number 19, San Diego State Aztecs hosting Boise State at 7:30 p.m. at Jack Murphy Stadium.
Jack Murphy.
Hey, man, that's what I'm talking about, man.
Where it's at?
Yes, I don't know what
Love
this.
that you call it Jack.
I don't know what this SDCCU stadium is, but Jack Murphy
Back when Paul
Stadium is.
was called Jack Murphy.
Yes.
Shout out to Cali
Jack
King
Murphy,
James
shout out.
on the verse.
Number 5, Washington Huskies is at Arizona State Sun Devils. Oregon Ducks are playing number 23 Stanford. And finally, UMass is playing number 18 Southern Florida. That game has actually been canceled. I don't know if they're going to be making that game up or not. And my personal favorite, my Notre Dame Fighting Irish, are on a bye this week. God bless the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. So to close out our sports segment, as always, I like to give an update on my freshman football team that I coach. As we mentioned many times before, I coach at Valhalla High School. I coach freshman football there. We played
Shout out to the Norsemen.
Yes, shout out to my little Norseman. We played the Grossmont High School Foothillers in our second conference game.
Okay.
And you know what?
And last week you guys won against the Wolfpack. And it was
Yes,
like
22 to nothing. Yes. This week, what happened? We lost. We lost 28 to 7. Okay. Now, what happened?
What happened was.
Okay, was very simply is we are at the stage here in the season where we are losing a lot of kids due to injury. And the situation on our team in particular is that we have our starters who are very, 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 very good, okay? And when we kind of put everything together, they play really well. Now, like I've mentioned before, we've have about 50 kids. Only about 44 of them have ever played football before. So a lot of these kids, we're teaching these things for the first time.
Now, are they being taught how to stretch and all these things to prepare for
Yes,
potential
yeah.
injuries
And then these are not stretching injuries. These are just from hitting over the course of,
Okay.
so many weeks over and over and over. Knee injuries, ankle injuries. Sometimes it's concussion, head injuries, neck injuries, things like that.
concussion
Now, basically, the issue that we're having is a lot of our best players are getting injured and they're out, and they have serious injuries. Unfortunately, our backups. Now, I know some of our guys are listening, and guys, don't take this the wrong way.
Don't take
okay?
it personal, guys. Remember I said that before. Don't take it personal.
Some
even
of our-
if he calls you out of your name.
Some of our backups are not as good as our starters, so the drop-off in skill and talent is really, really far. So if we had to put this in Madden terms, okay?
Madden
All right.
terms?
I
It's a
got
video game?
I got some starters that are somewhere in the high 80s, like 88, 87, maybe a 92 here and there, okay, a 91, nothing higher than that, okay? But what happens is they're hurt, and now I'm stuck with dudes that are about 72, 74 overall. And so, my depth ain't that good.
They got heart.
But you know what they do? They do. And what I have a recommendation is for all of our athletes, who are, if you guys are listening, I know you guys are, okay, it's not that they're not any good. They're actually very, very bright kids. They know exactly where to go, where to be. But what happens is a lot of these kids, they're not exposed to an actual workout regimen. So they're coming in there and they have absolutely no strength. So you know what? After this season, when they get an opportunity to hit the weight room a little bit, to actually do some workouts, be on a regiment, they're going to develop some strength. They're going to develop some speed.
Go through puberty.
Yes, go through puberty. I've encouraged them. I've encouraged several of them. Yeah, their head's going to get big. You know, I've encouraged some of them for their balls to drop once or twice because some of them it hasn't happened quite yet.
Don't take it personally.
It's okay. It'll happen with due time.
It's genetics, nature. It'll happen.
But you know what? They're great kids. They're great kids. You know what? We're 2-5 on the season. It's all right. We got 3 weeks left. We play El Capitan next week, and then our last 2 games of the season are very, very, very difficult games. We're gonna have a hard time with those 2 teams. It's gonna be Helix and Steel Canyon, both charter schools that have really, really great athletes and have the ability to actually recruit, unlike other public schools. But that is our sports roundup. So Valhalla Norsemen freshmen, we lost 28-7. Keep it up, guys. I know it was a tough loss, but you know what? They showed a lot of grit. They fought hard.
Grit.
We've had times in the past where they would give up, you know, after giving up 2 or 3 scores, and we don't want the kids to give up. We want them to continue to battle.
Amen. So you have heart, you can always
Power
have a
through,
Right.
right?
So you are listening to Street Talk with the Swift Gang. That was our sports wrap-up. My name is Vincenzo. We're going to go to a quick break. We're going to watch our music video, Saint Diego, by Watusi Gold, who's going to be performing live. He's going to do a live freestyle for us. It's going to be a lot of fun. You're listening to Street Talk with the Swift Gang live on GoHamRadio.com.
You're listening to Street Talk with the Swift Gang.
GoHamRadio.com, the culture's newest hype. Log on, listen, and go ham.
Nigga, why the fuck you got me over here, man? You ain't doing shit. Nigga, give me the mic. I know what to do with it.
I'm reppin' Dago City on the field like a Padre until they come get me. I'm reppin' Dago City, I'm just running you the facts. First, please light the sticky. I'm reppin' Dago City on the field like a Padre until they come get me. I'm reppin' Dago City, I'm just running you the facts. First, please light the sticky. Scrolling through my Rolodex, I shouldn't have sent that drunken text. Inhale the smoke, room smelling funky fresh. I'm the type to kill a beat, rest in peace, lay to rest. Sipping on that ancient age, I sip it till there's nothing left. You see the stats up on my card, we the upper deck. Know the squad had to raise a bar, you ain't won it yet. Time's up, cut niggas off, they wanna chill with pests. See them running around with rats, even betray their pets. But I'm a bomb next, boom bap complex. I swear I got a new set of eyes, no contact. It's either sell your soul or you die, but what's beyond that? My brother blowing light to the sky. Dressed in all black, my mom says, son, this is fly. And she don't like rap, so if it ain't close to a meal, we burning contracts. Yeah. Get off right here. Sweetwater. Hey, pass me that drink. I'm reppin' Dago City on the field like a Padre until they come get me. I'm reppin' Dago City, I'm just running you the facts. First, please light the sticky. I'm reppin' Dago City on the field like a Padre until they come get me. I'm reppin' Dago City, I'm just running you the facts. First, please light the sticky. Drinking in the morning time, should've read the warning sign. Lipstick on my Calvin Klein, out of space, out of mind. $40 in my wallet, know my phone gonna die. Still can't find my keys, hop on the orange line. Yeah, right, I found the charger, she gon' suit me up. I'm pretty sure we ain't the same, they ain't used to us. I take it back to Daddy Kane, smoking Future Kush. I'm kinda pissed, Spring Valley getting overlooked. I box the whip, yeah, the bitch looking overbooked. Mount Miguel parking lot, vodka in the orange crush. We just keep moving, we don't say a thing. Married to my coach, you see the wedding ring? I'm reppin' Dago City on the field like a Padre until they come get me. I'm reppin' Dago City, I'm just running you the facts. First, please light the sticky. I'm reppin' Dago City on the field like a Padre until they come get me. I'm reppin' Dago City, I'm just running you the facts. First, please light the sticky.
You are now tuned into the movement with Swift Gang here on Street Talk.
Hey guys,
Done.
welcome. It is Street Talk with the Swift Gang. I'm Miss Fancy Pants, and we are here with specifically Watusi
Yo, what's up?
Welcome. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. I just want to apologize because I haven't seen you in so long.
I know it's been.
I got so excited.
It's older than this hat, I think. I mean, we met each other a long time ago. You made this hat.
Hey, Mr. Sneed's class. Shout out, Mr. Sneed.
Mr. Sneeds. And then, you gave me a hat and then you dipped. Never knew you after that.
Well, you already know what I was doing.
You were working on things, right?
Black toys. We're going to talk about
You're working on things, right? Because this was when you were going to be doing a fashion line, right?
Yeah, just for
GoHAM
strictly
Radio.
for
See,
hats.
I was representing back then. Can you guys see this?
Still in the fashion
GoHAM
shit,
Radio,
ain't nothing
glows
changed.
in the dark,
I'm surprised you
clothing.
still even have that hat.
Man,
That's crazy.
My husband calls
It's a
me a
throwback.
special kind of hoarder. I say I'm a collector. I'm a collector of
Wait, you
fine
and Vinny
things.
got married?
No. What?
No, you said my husband.
I mean,
he
Vinny.
said hoarder.
Well, actually, no, you're right. Vinny and I both did get married, just not to each other. So,
I was gonna ask, but I wasn't gonna do it on the show. Congratulations to you.
Oh,
And that's
to
it.
who?
You know what I mean?
To me or to him?
Both of y'all. Both of y'all.
Oh.
Both of y'all my
Congratulations
kids.
to everybody. We all blessed.
All of this is my son.
I seen y'all grow up. I seen y'all grow
Congratulations y'all to
up.
y'all
How
marriage.
does this look? Am I gonna rock it? I'll rock it. All right, I'm rocking it. All right, there we go. It says fancy on the brim. Can you guys see it says fancy on the brim?
That's
All
what
right,
was
well,
finding himself.
let me ask you this. Because when we met each other, I knew you as your government. And now you have evolved to Watusi Gold. And can you explain to our viewers where that name came about?
I'll tell you right now. Shout out to Chris Heiser.
Chris Heiser?
Chris Heiser.
Okay.
His dad, Greg Heiser, said, I'm tall, I'm black. He said, you're Watusi. There's no way around it. You're the tallest tribe in all of North Africa. He said that shit when I was like 15, 16.
Oh my
he said
goodness.
that. And, but all the little skaters was around us. So we skate. And he said that and everybody thought it was the funniest thing ever. And I turned to Watusi. Now the gold part, no, that's just some African shit, man. We
don't
gold,
glowed up.
pyramid.
A couple of steps up above,
I can't be Watusi without the gold, you know what I mean?
And
come on
actually,
now.
your Instagram is Watusi Gold
Cali.
Cali. So you had to kind of represent for the West Coast, know that that's where the gold rush happens, right? Because the West
Wait, I
is
had to
the
represent,
best.
but not kinda.
What you mean,
full-
but not kinda?
Full force, not kinda. Full
Oh,
force.
okay. Because we are the Golden State.
Oh yeah, for sure. And that's where that comes from.
All right, Tusi. Well, thank you for
ready
breaking
either.
it down for us and
Yes,
for our
yes.
viewers.
Good old breakdown.
So,
good.
you
That's
represent
very
Spring
good.
Valley, correct?
Spring Valley.
Hustle Valley.
Hustle Valley, right? We're gonna get
Now-
into that.
We don't
919.
call it that no more. That's the old name.
Oh, is it Hustle Valley?
Hustle Valley.
We've had
With money
a
signs for the
number of
S's.
people here from Hustle Valley, actually. Black Girl Magic Mini Market, they're from Hustle Valley.
Okay.
The DJ Almanize, DJ Lace, and author
Okay.
Ashley Nicole. We've got Callie King James.
I've heard
He's
of
an
him. Okay.
artist. He's coming from Spring Valley. Ryan Anthony. He's
of
from
course.
Spring
Okay.
Valley.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. We got a lot of not Southeast. But we got a lot of Spring Valley. We've had
You said right,
Southeast.
Southeast. You're Southeast. Yeah.
We've had some. That's more specific of Southeast. We've had actually
in the
a
outskirts,
number
though. We like in
of
the boonies, you know what I
Southeast
mean?
San Diego representatives here. So shout out for Southeast San Diego. You definitely guys are holding it down for San Diego and putting us on the map. We had Farm Animal Refuge. They're from Campo, California. That's like extra. That's where you have farms, right? They rescue farm animals. So we actually have sponsored a pig, Thor.
So he's got fangs. He's a black pig, and so he's part of the clan. He's like part of the Ham fam.
That's part of the
Yes,
clan.
his name is Thor. He's bad.
Wait a minute.
He's bad. You can check him out. We have a little bio for him on our Facebook, or not on our Facebook page, but on our website, GoHAMRadio.com. You can check
Thor.
him out there. Thor.
Black
Yes.
pig.
The black pig. He's
He
awesome.
part of the clan.
Cano gang.
So, were you born and raised in San Diego?
Yes.
Born and raised.
I am born and raised from
What
here.
hospital?
National City, actually.
Okay.
Paradise Valley? SWAT.
Yep, National City. National City, right next to that old ass mall. Y'all niggas need to remodel that shit. Right off of East Street.
Does it look
remodel
the same?
that. I was born right there. I didn't
Who was
even
all
know I
born
was
in that
born there
motherfucker?
until like I was like 13. I was like, damn, that's crazy.
Now, how did you guys all meet? I guess what we can do is we can introduce, if you want to just
Yeah, I would
go
say
down
do
the
it.
line,
Do an
have them
introduction.
introduce
This
themselves
this
to
my
the camera.
squad, HV.
Your
We all a
squad.
bunch of Valley kids. You know what I mean? Valley real. I ain't gonna say Valley rats. I ain't gonna say Valley niggas. I'm gonna say we bunch of Valley kids for real. Spring
Okay.
Valley for real.
Yep, Recon 619, WREKON 619. Same thing. We all went to Mount Miguel, became a family before we was gonna be family. Just kids that linked up and just had a lot of things in common, and we 30 plus years old right now, pushing it. So
Oh, shout out to
that's a
Club
lot of years.
30,
That's
Dirty 30,
that's a lot of
Flirty
years.
30.
That's a lot of
we
years
do
rocking
a thing.
together.
You know, 30
You know,
is the new
sorry.
20. I think we take our 20s to like
yeah, thanks for
bump our
Jay-Z,
heads
you know,
around, and then when we're in our 30s.
Jay-Z played it out for if it wasn't for him, we'd be old folks. Yeah,
I
so.
mean, I'm sure there's a couple of other people that don't make us feel old, you know.
Hey,
Tell them where to follow you.
Who's next in line?
my name's Kevin Hardy. Everybody else calls
Kevin
me
Hart? Wait, do we have Kevin? Wait. Hey, you guys know we got Kevin Hart in the building?
No. People get confused.
Sorry.
I'm definitely hilarious, but at the end of the day,
Oh, you're his cousin.
yeah, I'm basically his cousin. But everybody else calls me.
Basically.
Nah, I went to Mount McGill. You know what I'm saying? Gang. I graduated in 2004.
With the Heartbeat Productions. Sounds familiar.
You know, at the end of the day, everyone calls me Kevin Hardy.
Party Hardy, baby.
But at the end of the
Party
day,
Hardy, baby.
Hardy.
at 12 o'clock, everyone calls me Party Hardy.
Actually, right when you get off of work, brother.
Yeah, so that's how shit works, man. You can hit my Instagram, Party Hardy.
All right, Party Hardy. And who's next in line?
I'm E-Man Bonds, you know.
E-Man Bonds.
Government name Emmanuel. My middle name is James. So Emmanuel, but
That's beautiful.
But James Bonds. That's Emmanuel James Bonds. So I call myself 0007. So that's how we do it over here.
All right. And then this guy with a future so bright, he's got his sunglasses on at night.
My name is Frank Wright.
All right.
I'm a part of the Dojo Masters. Shout out right there like that.
Yeah,
But these are my homeboys right here. Like, these are my ride or dies right here. These are my homeboys. I met them about a year ago, so I ride and die with them. Wherever they go, I go. Where if they die, I die. Like, that's the hard real shit. These are my boys. These are my boys.
Damn, can we cuss in here?
Did I curse? My bad. Did I say?
I mean, that's being real, right? He's saying.
No, these are my boys. You know what I'm saying? Like I met them through other friends. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's how you meet people, through friends. And like, these are my boys. Like,
but he's really a Valley boy, though.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a Valley boy.
I'm a Spring Valley. I grew up. I was born and raised San
just met
Diego,
him later in
California.
life.
Skyline. I don't bang. I don't do all
He's
that.
like, I'm just Skyline, just
I didn't do
Diego. I'm not
that. No,
trying
I
to
said,
throw
hey,
nothing.
I went like this. I said, I went like this. I didn't throw him nothing now.
Skyline. Just
Yeah. No, I don't know.
General.
I don't gang bang. I don't do nothing like that. Like, I'm a good boy. I'm a mommy goody two shoes and shit.
Hey, you're gonna live long and prosper that way.
Low key. I just need to find a good wife.
Hey, you know
but-
what? Don't we all? There are ladies watching, so if you want to make any shout outs to the camera to any of the ladies that are watching.
Hey, yo, where you at though? Instagram, the guy with the Batman tattoo.
Oh my goodness.
but you know that's what we embody. That's what we represent. He's from another crew. We're from another crew, but we all collaborate together.
It's all
because
all
it's love for our city.
It's all love.
It's love for our passion.
Pretty much that's what we
and
call it,
everything
Hustle
we have in
Valley.
common.
So is Hustle Valley is your crew name then? So do you rep?
I I don't want to say it's the crew name. Hustle Valley is just like, it's everybody that lives in Spring Valley and they know how hard it is to get up out of that shit. It's Hustle Valley. That's why we got our own clothing. Is Hustle Valley. Like, anybody can rep it, from kids to adults. They can rep it. Like, it's not no derogatory. We ain't no fucking thugs game banging. We literally like shit. One day maybe I might fight a nigga. The next day I might paint some art. Hustle Valley. Like, straight up. I might draw the next day.
I might front
like,
load that 12-star reel. It don't even matter what
You're
it
gonna
is.
explore all of your talents.
Skateboarding, art, music.
One thing people gotta understand is all of us. I don't really know about Frank's history that much, but we all came from skateboarding. But we all came from the southeast of San Diego. We all grew up as being skateboarders. Little black boys skateboarding from the southeast San Diego, where it was gang banging and drugs and crack. But we took a different route to do different shit, because that's how we felt. So then we all got to high school. We know a little bit more mature. You start recognizing people like you. You think you're just the only weird kid that grew up in a rough area that did some weird other shit. But you're not, man. Then that's how it all just came about.
That's how we met each other.
It evolved.
Spring Valley
is skateboarding.
Hey, Spring Valley is its own village, man. Spring Valley is its own village. You could go to Spring Valley and you'll recognize somebody. Drive up and down fucking Sweetwater all day. You will recognize somebody.
That's pretty right.
I will
drive up and down
Hammershaw. Fucking swap meet, and it'd be like
4
or 5 kids that would notice me from the skate park. I've been in the skate park in like 5 years.
That's how good he was. He's being humble. That's how good he was.
So we have like a skate legend here, a skate park legend in the
This is our foundation.
Music, pretty much.
All right.
We've been to house parties. We've been to house parties where people will be like, "Hey, I know you. You're E-Man."
Right, we can't talk about those things.
I knew you in middle school. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like 30 years old now. I don't recognize you.
Man, you guys almost look the same then. You must not have aged. Do you guys have any pictures of when you guys were young little grummets?
I got the yearbooks and everything.
You do? Oh, we'll have to get some of those.
Don't bring up my yearbooks.
So
I wasn't that sexy back then.
So where do you guys
though.
where do you guys get your inspiration from? You know, do you guys inspire each other? How do you get inspired to do your craft?
The craft it just comes from life, man. That's what it comes from.
That's pretty
It comes
true.
from motivating yourself.
That's pretty true.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Like we said, for most of us, nothing was pretty easy. So I mean, to being motivated, just to being successful, you know what I mean? Just being successful in anything you do. You don't have to be music. So whatever you do, be successful, because you've been on the bottom and not really being what you consider successful yourself for so long. It's like that should be enough motivation within itself. But if you want to get to like specifics and people and genres and things like that, that's different. But I find motivation from within me. Like, I push myself to wake up every morning, go to work. I push myself to fucking work all day and come home and record some music. You know what I mean? Like, I push myself.
Do you read anything in the morning, or do you have?
He's a big reader.
We had a
read.
guest say that they write every day. Last week, our author said that she writes every week, and then when she can't think of anything to write, she has this app that just gives her like a prompt, and she just kind of like writes to that, just to kind of. And she said she goes wherever with it. It just kind of stimulates her in a way where she can't self-stimulate. So I guess my curiosity is, if you can't self-stimulate yourself with like the inspiration, do you read something? Do you have a poster? Is it a picture?
I read. I read a lot. I don't write as much as I read, but I do read a lot. But the thing I really do to really like just get it off my chest is I listen to a lot of music. I might not even write it as much, but I listen to a lot of music from everything.
Give me the top 2 people that you listen to, or bands or artists.
Okay, my favorite band, rock band, is The Strokes.
Hey,
that's kind of different.
That's kind of weird.
Hey, seems like it's a band favorite.
Okay, that's my all-time favorite rock band.
Okay, so we've got The Strokes as well.
But I grew up listening to a lot of different rock music. I don't want to go down the list because it's from Sublime to fucking Creed to Puddle of Mud, all kind of shit. Like, you know what I mean? But
you see our skin tone. I fuck with that shit.
It don't matter what the skin tone is. It's all about the music. But my 2 favorite, I would probably say, is Fat Trill. Right now, it's Fat Trill. Gives me a lot of motivation. And like the game, like any kind of West Coast artist, you know, I kind of feel like, you know, most of us is kind of like, you could tell when they're from the West Coast. So I really can't pick one out. But like the game, Fat Trill, just I don't know. Like the more real you could be with me, the more I can relate to the music.
Is
I don't
it
care
because
what it
you're
says.
in your 30s now and you're more real with yourself?
I think so, probably, yeah. Because
So
it
you need
took a while.
something
It took a while to get there and to realize what life really was. You know what I mean? So not until about good 5-10 years ago, you have the internet and all this crazy shit happening, to where you can really see what's going on. So when you start accepting the world and who you are and how to live with it and cope with it and deal with it and succeed in it, that's when it happened. So it wasn't, since I was a teenager or nothing. Like it happened recently. It really did. But that's what helps me.
Squash.
Hey, we did really talk about this shit last.
And what about?
You know what I'm saying?
That shit all the time. That's why it's so easy.
Do you still skate? Because you were a skate park legend, right? What were you known as at the skate park?
Party Hardy.
Party Hardy, is that how you were known?
People call me Party Hardy, but at the end of the day, I was literally skating like 3 weekends ago.
Really?
Yeah, Lemon Grove Skate Park.
Do you skate with the same crew?
This was Watusi was on my squad back in the day.
Hey.
And fucking back in the day, like we were TriStar skaters, but fucking that was on some
TriStar.
on some like long different shit.
TriStar.
But
Hey, Drill Inc.
before that shit, it was KTA. And we rep that shit till today.
Kill tattoos and shit.
Yeah, kill
They
Taurus
love it. They got tattoos.
That's just how you see.
You gotta ride hard.
Like, that was some big shit.
KTA turned into ancient age. I don't know how that
Hey,
happened.
shit.
happened.
But
So
Got older
funny.
by alcohol.
like at the end of the day, like it was just all family. Like that's what it became. It didn't become anything else. So like I became like this little skateboard legend in Lemon Grove. Everybody knows me. Everybody knows me from driving the Subaru, if anything else.
So his tricks been kind of depleted a little
You know what I'm
bit.
saying?
Wait.
Like,
He
I
being
pull up to a skate park and everybody knows me still. Dude.
Okay.
wait.
Greatness
Wait.
in the building.
Kevin being modest, man. Because when we was all 15, 16 years old, I think I'm like a year younger than him.
This nigga was
He the only teenager that had a car. So
Oh, so he was Mr. Popular. So he had
Cavalier.
He had a skateboard and
everybody
he
know
had
what
a
a
whip.
Cavalier look like.
That
Right?
means he had the girls. The girls.
yeah.
Hey, Cavalier's a 5-seater, right? He has 6 niggas in that mother.
Hold on one second.
We're lapping up who's sitting on who, who's
That's all I
riding,
gotta say.
bitch.
He being
I'm gonna
modest.
Take it back then. If you're gonna go back that far, I was fucking.
He's gonna take it back.
He was the man, man. He was the man for real.
He got some shit on you. I was definitely the kid.
He was the kid.
I lived in Rancho San Diego, so.
Well, now he the man, right?
He the man.
Man with a plan.
He drove us here tonight.
I was very.
Ah!
I was very fortunate.
He hasn't learned to park though, right?
I was very fortunate.
You've been driving for how long and you still can't parallel park, bro?
Damn.
With that damn thing, I got a Class A actually.
Oh, that thing's small. That space was
All right,
so
go to
big.
E-Man, man. E-Man turn.
I'm just ragging on you.
Because Kyle gonna pick at you.
I'm just ragging
Miss
on
Fancy gonna pick at
Well,
you.
you know, I did hear a little bit of backstory about you, Amen, how you kind of help stimulate the change. Stimulate's kind of been my word tonight, right?
Yeah.
You've,
I like stimulation.
You've ignited the change in Watusi Gold, in like his musical type or in his production, and so how have you contributed to Watusi?
Well, before we get to there, let's go a little deeper in history. Actually, we known each other the most out of everybody. Middle school, we go back. I made a joke. I made a joke earlier. I know
Shouts
him
out to the Road Runners.
when he had a clean fade. And, you know what I mean?
All right.
I expect my fat like that.
I remember me and a couple homies. You remember Anthony Cruz, some other motherfuckers. I don't even know their names anymore. But
He's gonna start throwing out names.
I would. Anthony Cruz. He was
Sean
my homeboy.
Brooks and Jameson
Sean Brooks.
Squad.
Stephen Snay.
Stephen Snay, Paul Snay, John Snay.
So every morning we would mob together. We would mob together. First we would meet at my homie Walter Rodriguez's house.
Walter.
Rest in peace, Jesus. Jesus Smith.
Yeah, don't get me started on that.
Rest in peace, Jesus Smith.
Hey, it's always a blessing by him. That man, by that nigga, man. Because if anything, that nigga's gonna give us a blessing to fucking reach our peak every day.
Yeah.
No matter what it is.
Yeah. I mean, we love Jesus.
Don't you dedicate one of the music videos, Go Hard, to him?
We shot that
Yeah.
music
Oh,
video.
yeah.
We took the music video in
That
in my backyard.
That was really, literally for him. He died like a month before we shot the video, and I
At
was
the end of the
like,
day, man, we grind.
I mean,
for that
honestly,
dude,
I
bro.
haven't cried in
It
10
don't
years
matter
until
what
I saw his
Yeah.
body in the casket.
I ain't never
was
cried. I'm getting
busting out
We're
tears.
actually gonna
now.
play the video later, so
Yeah,
our guests will be able
squad.
to.
But so me and Watusi's origins go back way back when.
Yeah, man.
And, you know, like every morning we would skate at the Vons. And, you know, when it was Vons before it turned into, you know, what was
Smart
it?
and Final.
Smart and Final.
Hey.
Yeah. So I would always see him there. But check this out. Now let's talk about music now. Let's talk. Yeah, the valley. Let's talk about the music now.
Yeah. The music aspect.
I grew up. 6th grade, I started doing music. I was predominantly into producing, making beats and making other people's vocals sound good. I call it lyrical duct tape.
Lyrical duct tape. I like it.
Hey, that sounds tight.
So what was this like 4 years ago? 4 years ago, right? Just about.
When I reunited with y'all,
we're at Jolton Joe's in La Mesa. Jolton Joe's, what?
That was probably like a good 6 years ago.
I showed him a song that me and my homie Recon did.
Recon got videos.
Okay, I showed him a video we did, and then he's like, "Oh, this sounds hella tight." Like,
and that was
like, who mixed it? I'm like, I did. Who mastered it? I'm like, I did. So then that's when we started doing music together, and we started a coalition after that. You know what I mean? And honestly, I've been in the business life since then, but my inspiration still to this day in the music industry is seeing what Watusi's done. Honestly, he's been he carried it and he kept it along.
I took it over because it's always something to learn with music, like making music and all that. It's always something to learn. So you can never just reach the peak and be like, I mastered this. There's never gonna be a mastering in music.
Well, you went to school for music, right?
Yeah, I was with y'all.
Yeah. Shout out to Grossmont.
Hey, shout out to Kevin. Shout out to Iceberg Kevin Ward, because he's the first person that was ever like come to my house and record. I was like, nigga, okay, I know how to rap, but hearing my voice for the first time was through Kevin Ward, though.
Nice.
And I wanted to bring him here tonight, but
he lived in La Mesa back in the day, right?
Yeah.
Back in the day.
He lived in the valley, right on Dictionary Hill.
Right now?
Braids.
Right now?
No, not right now, but back in the day.
Yeah. I have.
He actually shot a video at my house.
I have an old video of you guys. I remember that.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Baby dreads.
Exactly.
And you guys
hey, check this out though.
It was Kevin Ward's video.
We all started our dreads around the same time, by the way.
They're all about the same length.
Do
you guys all have the same hairdresser?
No, y'all grew y'all shit before me. Don't get it.
Kind of African.
All right. So, do you have a hairdresser?
No.
Do you have a hairdresser?
Nope.
Do you have a hairdresser?
I have a hairdresser. Yes, I do.
All right.
But you skipped me.
But it's
I'm sure you got a barber. You're all lined up and everything.
My hairdresser.
I see you're all lined up too.
My hairdresser is this. People we know from high school. We're all collaborative together. We keep it in the roots. Person I knew from high school, Alicia Ali. She does my hair every month. Okay. And she does a good job. And
what's the name of her shop?
Just so you know.
What's the name of her shop? Does she have a shop, or she just,
I don't remember.
I don't remember
the name of the shop, but Alicia Ellie. Hit her up on Instagram. Hit her up on Facebook. Hit her up on Snapchat.
What's the ad? What's the ad link?
At Alicia Ellie.
ELL. You got to rep for the valley right now.
And then we've got on the end,
Frank Wright.
You've just joined the group. So what inspires you? Like what makes you want to continue to hang out? What makes you want to ride or die for these guys?
This is my family.
Why?
What is family? This is love.
How have they proved to be family to you?
They got my back.
Nice.
Like I got their back, they got my back. Like it's love. It's all love. Like we got each other's backs from day in, day out. Either way.
Now, do you guys do music and art and stuff? Do you guys have like a 9 to 5? Do you guys work with each other?
We all work different jobs.
You guys all have 9 to 5. I mean,
everybody.
Man, I got a 24/7.
I got a 6
Everybody has a different job.
We don't pay them.
Hey, anything that you want to do it with the taxes. They don't care. Ain't nobody care if you got a 9 to 5, man.
When it comes down to it, as long as we all get paid and we get money, we all gonna have a good time.
Exactly.
Either way.
And we do the
they
art.
can't if they all call out, I'm calling out. That's it.
That's what it was.
You guys are gonna all be in unemployment
if they
together.
all call out, I'm calling out.
We all good. Like
we motivate each other every day. We be talking shit.
I'm not officially. I'm gonna say this right now. I'm not officially Hustle Valley. I'm not Hustle Valley. I'm actually Dojo Masters.
Dojo Master Production,
yep.
Yeah. That's
which is an affiliate
affiliate.
Affiliate.
But he is
Sit back.
he is from Spring Valley though.
I'm born and raised San Diego, California. Spring Valley.
You were a grandfather, didn't you? You have no choice. Sorry.
You are my son. You are my son.
Whatever.
Yes.
So, do you guys have any mixtapes or albums coming out or projects? Because I went and I saw that you've got some songs and you've got some things on YouTube. I just wanted to know, what do you have for us now? Are you working on something? Do you have an EP?
We're actually working on an EP right now.
Today.
It's just so much going on right now. It's called Duck Sauce. It's gonna be released on Halloween morning. We ain't waiting for the night.
Tuesday morning.
And I'm so sad because I wanted to
Tuesday?
finish the CD. I wanted to finish the CD tonight to bring y'all a copy. But it ain't done. It's one more song.
Well, you know what? That just
One
means
more
that
song.
you'll have to come back and give us an
yeah.
autographed copy, perform another song from that. Well, the song that you're going to perform tonight is...
I'm performing?
Uh-oh.
Yep.
I thought I was spitting a freestyle.
I mean...
Freestyle be way
I
better.
can perform a song if that's
I mean,
easier
you can
for
do...
you.
I mean, you do what you feel comfortable. We've had freestyles before, but you did send some performance tracks, right?
Yeah, what song you want me to do?
But this
though?
I mean,
gonna
you
be
can
a
do what
written.
you want, whatever you feel comfortable. The DJ has everything.
I'll do
ready
Dago
for
City
you.
then. Fuck it.
Dago City. I mean, because we have the
On the
video
field
for
like a
San
Padre until
Diego,
they
and we
come
have the video
get me.
for Go Hard. So, we'll get to, well, let me ask you this final thing. So, you've said that there's no limit to music. That's why
There's
you
no
said
limit.
you chose to do that as a career path. What do you envision your career path evolving to?
Money.
I mean, that part, yes. But all in all, it's kind of like music is so limitless that like you can. A lot of people get this part fucked up. Everybody worried about these young people coming into music and they get discouraged because they got 1 million views. Fuck that, dude. We're gonna keep making tight ass grown up music for our generation. And then if you grow out of making music, which at one point you're gonna have to, you can start opening up a production studio. You can start recording people. You can start doing shit like that. That's why music will never end. There's so much to learn every single day, dude.
It's not just the spotlight.
Yeah, it's not. You can have the spotlight for
The spotlight's the easiest way.
you can have the spotlight for 1 year. You could be a shout out to Cardi B. She's #1 right now. But
How long is she gonna run that record?
exactly. So
Everybody has their turn, right?
she gonna have to learn if she people like that and like me. I can have a hot song like Go Hard. Shout out to Kevin. Let me shoot out. Shout out to Rob Rillo for filming it too. He shot Kevin Ward's video too. Hey, Iceburn. Shout out.
We'll have to get him on later in the
Ooh,
season.
yes,
too.
we do. I wanted to bring him here tonight, but he was not feeling it. And Rob Rillo too. We could all be in here. But people like that, Rob Rillo will shoot your video, but still edit your video and still give you links to like, hey, come perform here. So music is never ending. Like, hey, I got a show tonight. You're the homie. What up? You're gonna come here with me, like, and perform, like stuff like that, man. That's why I think music is never ending. Like, there's so many aspects and things you can do.
There's always a stepping stone to it.
You know, I don't sing. You hear the
There's so
voice,
much-
but I will try singing. Like, give me 2 months
There's so many
practicing.
different ways you
I
can
will,
go for him on a
you know what I mean?
daily
I hit
basis.
him with the Nate Dogg
from
flow.
every standpoint.
Right. All right.
so-
Well, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to watch your video Go Hard, which is
R.I.P.
dedicated to Jesus.
Smith.
Hey, squad.
R.I.P. Jesus.
Bang,
The
bang.
homie Jesus, R.I.P.
Hustle Valley too. He's actually, man, I had Reebok Classics. He's actually one of the first people that came up to me. Was like, "You skate?" I was like, "Hell nah, nigga. I'm walking to school like, oh, y'all niggas skateboard." You know what I mean? Like, y'all used to be on the side of Bonds. Hey, remember that shit?
Hey, back it down.
Hey, E-Man. We used to be on the side of Bonds in
On the
Spring
side of
Valley,
Bonds, for real.
skating everything. And the school started at like 8. Niggas
Shopping
be there
carts.
at 6:30.
Shopping
like
carts.
they had to clock in, and it'd be like 30 skateboarders out there.
We would
hey,
mob
wait,
deep
hey,
from
ne-
Jesus Smith's house.
Hey,
That's
never-
where we started. in the morning.
Yeah.
We will mob to the Vons, shopping carts on its side, right by the court, doing crooked grinds, nose slides, back tail slides.
Sweaty coming to first period.
But guess what? We all had to wear uniforms at La Presa, so we couldn't get that fucked up. But niggas show up to school all dirty, like I was skating.
I sprained my ankles twice before school started.
It's 8 a.m. You already going to the nurse's office?
Yes.
Nah,
seriously, I went in the nurse's office.
Hey, shout out to Vons because they used to let us skate before school. They were
AKA
like,
Smart and Final.
There'd be 30 skateboarders out there, let them
we
do
used
it.
to mob deep out there for real. 40 people, 30 people deep every morning.
Awesome.
Squad.
Well, we're going to check out this video, Go Hard. And when we get back, we're going to ask you a few more questions. We've got Vincenzo on the mic. He'll be asking you the second set. And then after that, we'll have you do our live performance. And then we'll get into some superstition talk. Do you guys have superstitions?
Oh, of course.
Ooh. All right.
We'll
be right back.
You're listening to Street Talk with the Swift Gang.
GoHamRadio.com, the culture's newest hype. Log on, listen, and go ham.
Die to keep your rep up. I'm the barber for the next cut. Throw you down the flight of stairs, better step it up. Watch her cut her tongue when she licking on precious cuts. Yelling at your bitch like whatever, yeah, lick it up. Spazzing with the squad till I die, feel it in my gut. Old school click like pistachios, we going nuts. I know what you did, motherfucker, yeah, your summer's up. Spit 2 lines back to back like it's double dutch. Money like an iPad, know the fam had a touch. Coming out the mud, nigga, pushing like the tire stack. I know you afraid of God, but you doing what the Bible does. I know it's hard, so I can't really ask for much. So when she give me her throat, that's collateral. 30 into 50, yeah, I did what I had to do. Hungry, happy, sleepy, nah, nigga, we ain't mad at you. That's the kush leaving. Used to watch even Stevens. 2 seconds left off the backboard if they need it. Don't be a poor sport, all quarters in the 4 seasons. Fuck the judge and the cops. I ain't speaking and it's still fuck the court in the order of your agreement. I came from the dirt, left a crack in the cement. Started up like Lloyd Banks, even left the keys in. Keep the shit running, get more money than we leaving. Money conversation, tell the butler bring the tea in. Whips like twins, Sarah and Tegan. Bars going up in flames, 3rd degree reasons. The wolves turned on you cause you niggas never feed them. If this shit go hard, then say that then. And I'ma do everything I say I can. Until the chauffeur bring the Maybach in. Let these rappers take a L. I say I win, motherfucker. I don't know about y'all. My shit go hard, my shit go hard. I don't know about y'all. My shit go hard, my shit go hard. I don't know about y'all. My shit go hard, my shit go hard. I don't know about y'all. My shit go. Now this shit ain't over, smoking weed by the seaside. She got a fat ass in the telly wearing knee highs. Shots in the AM, that's tequila sunrise. I flow hot, yeah, burning, working like a beehive. Going into beast mode, watching like B-sides. Floating like a seahorse, tying up the phone line. My niggas, please don't ever go broke. Get a slow grind, but have your foot all on the gas when it's go time. But back to this bullshit, we dipping like Cool Whip. Bars murder all these rappers, scratch them off the whole list. I'm laced up, MGK, so a nigga never trip. Double A mob, baby, ran through a whole fit. Goonies never died, lady, roster like Old Miss. Sipping on that Flint, dirty water, got a nigga bent. Going hard by any means. Smoke in the air, ashes falling on my jeans. If this shit go hard, then say that then. And I'ma do everything I say I can. Until the chauffeur bring the Maybach in. Let these rappers take a L. I say I win, motherfucker. I don't know about y'all. My shit go hard, my shit go hard. I don't know about y'all. My shit go hard, my shit go hard. I don't know about y'all. My shit go hard, my shit go hard. I don't know about y'all. My shit go.
Hey, so welcome back. You're listening to Street Talk with the Swift Gang. I'm Vincenzo. We have Watusi Gold. and the squad in house tonight, and they are going to they're going to be performing live shortly for us here on GoHamRadio.com. As many of you have already done so, please continue to do so. Chat us up on our Facebook page at GoHam Radio, or tune in live on our website at GoHamRadio.com. So just to kind of give a couple shout-outs here, we have some people chatting at us and chiming in. Xavier Sean, hashtag the collective.
ADHD.
Hey,
that's the DJ right there.
You might want to follow that dude. Right?
Hey, that's the DJ.
Xavier Sean, thank you for tuning in. Jorge Soto.
Hey, okay.
Watusi.
Hey.
E-Man, he sees you all. We also got
Party Hardy.
Party Hardy.
Skate legend.
You can't
Lemon Grove skate legend right here.
Special shout out to David Anton, who, by the way, got the answer correct to our riddle. And
I couldn't figure it out.
What do you win?
No, he's disqualified.
he's not disqualified. He actually won on our first show.
Give him a present.
Which means that he is now eligible because he is past the 30-day
you gotta give
mark.
him a sweater.
He plays the same.
I want to know what the answer is.
Our P1 did exactly what it. Can we give away the answer now that we have a winner? I'm asking Miss Fancy Pants for permission whether or not we'll announce it next show. Okay, so you have to tune in next week to hear the answer, and we'll let you know who or exactly what the answer is. But David Anton, one of our P1 listeners who's been listening from the very, very beginning, he won. He got the answer correctly, so congratulations, David. We will let you know exactly what your prize is on our next show. Hey, so we got, like I said, we got Watusi Gold in the house and the whole squad. Looks like everyone's from Spring Valley. I was listening in a little bit earlier, okay, amidst of doing my social mediaing.
Yeah, you got some tips and
you guys were all I heard was this whole place was lit, man. This place was just on fire.
I can feel the vibe in here. It's peaceful in here. I love this.
I love it.
So,
It's very zen. It's very zen.
So we've got part of just because we love you guys, and part of what we do here on GoHam Radio, we stand for growth, opportunity, hope, and mentorship, and we are all about putting San Diego on, and part of our business is making sure San Diego gets recognized and heard, because a lot of times here locally, San Diego doesn't get an opportunity to showcase its own talents, and so we are very, very lucky to have the connections and have the networking ability to get in contact with a lot of the different people here within the community to showcase their different talents. So if you are tuning in and you yourself have a talent or a business or something that it is that you do and you would love to showcase it and want to be a part of our show and get the word out, please email us at request@gohamradio.com, or you can comment us right now during the live stream, and we will message you and get your information and figure out a way that we can showcase you and or whoever it is that on our show. So kind of back to what we were talking about, everyone's from Spring Valley, Hustle Valley.
Hustle.
I don't want to get it. I don't want to get it. I don't want to get it twisted.
You see it on the clothes.
I don't want to get it twisted.
Just call it Hustle
Valley. 120. The 120.
Dojo Master Productions, baby.
Yeah.
Dojo Master Productions.
Yeah, Dojo, ADHD, KTA. Ancient Age, you know what I'm saying? Everybody.
Hey, shouts out to Vinny because he fucked with me. Shouts out to Vinny, man. He kept it real cool and firm with me when I was trying to do Treat for Brains, bro. He already know. I'm always about that. Now fast forward 10 years later, we got Hustle Valley. We got real clothes, like
you know what?
We got real clothes. I'm a real man.
Let me tell you something. Treat for Brains was really great. It was an exceptional concept.
I know. I just gave up.
You know what? You have Hustle Valley now.
Hustle Valley.
Treat for Brains should be a branch of Hustle Valley.
It should.
Okay. It should be a river within the Hustle Valley.
I can't do it on myself.
Hey,
okay.
That's a great
Treat
idea.
for Brains should be a river within the Hustle Valley. That's just my 2 cents. if I have any. And you know what? I will be the first person to throw on your gear because you know what? I love those 2 hats that you made for me. I still have them. If you actually watched either our first or our second show, I was rocking the Tree for Brain hats that Watusi had made for me. You know, and I used to wear those all the time. So we have the clothing line. The clothing line. Where's it going? Where do we can we find your guys' clothes at like 619 Underground or something like that?
I want to say right now we're up and coming with it, but we have enough clothes. We got all the top secret shit. All y'all gotta do, hit me up on IG. Watusi Gold Cali. Hit up Recon 619.
Recon 619. Don't forget Mike Gregorio.
Gregorio.
My bad. Sorry, Mike.
Relish Regime. Mike Gregorio.
Relish is the boy. Relish is the boy that prints our shit.
All right, so Relish. Okay, hold on. All right, so
shouts out to Bones Brigade too.
Wow, we're getting a lot of shout outs. We're getting a lot of names thrown around. So I just want our listeners to understand, because if they like what it is that you guys are rocking and everything else, you know, I want to make sure that they have the ability to go, you know, support these other people that are supporting you. So I heard relish, I heard mustard, I heard mayonnaise, I heard.
Hey, by the way, check this out.
Hold up. So okay.
So from the beginning,
all right,
we already established that our roots run deep.
Right.
All right. Now from middle school, we have this homie Christian Michael Gregorio
Squad.
And also Iron Mobley.
Okay.
Iron,
So Gregorio and Iron.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
They established
another
coalition under the name of Relish Regime.
Okay.
Now check this out. They have a dope clothing line.
All right.
Dope. Out of the valley, man.
But also we skate with them, so it's also our skate homies.
Okay.
And check this out. They have a little niche, like they never release a design twice. So when you catch the design, you gotta catch it
fast,
or else you're gonna miss it, and they're
gonna
have something else.
Because they're only gonna have like 50 prints of whatever it is, and that's
we doing one print.
Hey, you guys know who Lupe Fiasco is, right?
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Yeah.
One print for real.
Christian Mike Gregorio, he has a connection with Lupe Fiasco.
Shout out to Mike.
Lupe Fiasco's clothing line, too.
Wow.
I can't think of it right now because of the alcohol, but you know what? That's our homie, too. Runs deep. That's all I wanted to say.
That's how it runs. That's how it goes.
Hey, but yeah,
shout
out to Mike and Relish, because he's the one that he pretty much gave us a vision. He was like, you know what? I'll fuck with y'all. He's an entrepreneur, man. Out of Spring Valley, like, right next to La Presa, like right where we all grew up.
Middle school.
Out of Hustle Valley.
He's not gonna highball us and be like, oh, pay me $100 for 2 shirts, and I'll let him know. He's gonna be like, I can't say the numbers, but we got the clothing.
I can say the numbers because we family. I can.
You better not say his numbers.
I can definitely say that.
It's all.
I've never spent money on any of his clothes. But
follow Mike Gregorio. That's
when you have.
I am down to support his cause, and I blast this shit out every time.
Well, you know when you got a walking when he has a walking billboard, 1, 2, 3, 4. When you got 5 walking billboards, I can see why he can just give away clothes. You know
straight
what
dude.
Donations,
and he was kind of one of those kids that always was good at like ideas from back in the day too. Like,
so you guys have a great network. You all run thick as thieves. Okay,
I like that.
So did Miss Fancy Pants go over maybe any type of future shows or performances that you guys might be having coming up?
No.
And if you guys do, I would love for you guys to share with our listeners where they can see you and how they can see you. Please do.
She did kind of go over that, but the only thing as far as show-wise is going to happen, we're looking at October 27th. I just got to get everybody in one room and talk to them before we start drinking. But
seems like drinking seems to be the common problem here amongst everything.
But I am dropping duck sauce EP.
Hold on, duck sauce.
Hey.
No,
Halloween.
I'm supposed to have a show on the 27th, but we're not going to talk about that because the promoters are throwing it up in the air. But for sure on Halloween, duck sauce, and I wish I had a copy for y'all right now.
get one later.
You can, but it's gonna be epic.
You know I'm gonna cherish it like the hat.
Exactly. Thank you. And I want y'all to bump it though. You know what I mean? It's only 8 songs. You know what I mean?
I want you to give it to
45
us.
minutes.
I want you to give it to us. And anytime you have something coming up, or any of you guys have something coming up, you have to let us know. Because here's the fun thing about GoHamRadio.com, right? Before our show, Street Talk with the Swift Gang, okay, we have Live with DJ Roscoe. And right now, it is currently a 30-minute show, but we're looking to expand it to a whole hour. And the unique thing about DJ Roscoe's show is that he plays exclusively San Diego artists. So it's all original content from original San Diego artists. So the more content that we get from you artists out there in San Diego, the more content that we have to play for our listeners, and it'll be an opportunity for you guys to get your word out. So Watusi, every time you got something new coming out, you let us know. We'll have you back on the show. We'll have the whole squad back. We'll hear your stuff. We'll play it on our radio. If you guys make your own music, you guys throw it our way. We'll put it on there. We'll make sure it's on our playlist. We'll have it out there. Now,
can I say something real quick?
Yeah, throw
Check
something
this
out.
Like,
Keep it interesting, though.
I'm not hating on anybody ever. I'm all about everybody getting
That's
their
the
money.
first thing a hater say.
Nah, but check this out. What we got going on is definitely unique.
Sure.
Definitely unique. He
We wouldn't be
brings his
here
own
right
style.
now.
He brings his own style. I bring my own style. He brings his own. And then you check this out.
Kevin
we got a
is
whole
a
nother
real
squad
radio
with
man.
us. The dojo. Here, shout him out. Go.
Let's hear about the
Don't
dojo.
Scream. Don't scream, motherfucker.
I'm not screaming. So, I met Dojo back in 07, right?
Okay.
I didn't meet these guys for till like a year later.
All right.
Not even a year. I just met them last year.
Okay.
2016.
2016.
Yep. These are my boys. These are my boys. But my real heart resides with the dojo.
Shout out.
Okay.
I mean, hey.
Look, Mississippi Keith. Actually.
Shout him out. Shout him out. Because I was going to do it.
LA Mental.
Hey.
We got Kool-Aid. He knows who he is. That's Kool-Aid right there.
Boule Black.
Boule Black.
Boule Black.
They from
sounds like a pirate. I like
from,
that.
They from Mississippi, man. Like, these are my boys. Like,
Okay.
they.
Are you from Mississippi?
No, sir. I'm from
AKA
San Diego, born and
Crooked
raised.
Crooked Eye.
That's what Mississippi is.
Shut up.
Oh, okay.
Can I talk? Can I talk? You stupid. Your dress get in your mouth.
Hey.
No, but these are my boys, man. Like, I grew up with them, and I linked up with Cameron Hardy, fucking Amen, Watusi.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I link up with them. Like you learn from the people you meet.
Right.
And hang out with, too.
Yeah. It's the same shit. Oh. You learn from the people who you meet.
Crazy.
Ass nigga.
You could feel the love.
Cut.
You could feel the love and the camaraderie amongst each other. Look.
Hey, you know what's great
is they wouldn't be able to talk to each other this way unless they felt comfortable enough.
Yeah,
you know what's great is
we
we're
talk shit to each other every day.
and you know what, that's beautiful because here on Street Talk, amongst ourselves with our own co-hosts, we talk enough smack amongst each other as well too. Hey, you know what? We're gonna get to a quick commercial break. We're gonna drop some PSAs, but when we come back to the break, Watusi Gold is gonna perform live.
I'm going to freestyle.
He's gonna freestyle. We're gonna let this be
I am
artist
too.
pick. He's gonna freestyle. We're gonna let these guys
both
get
are.
themselves ready. Farg's gonna run some PSAs and everything. You're listening to Street Talk with the Swift Gang live on GoHamRadio.com.
You're listening to Street Talk with the Swift Gang.
This is a GoHamRadio.com exclusive.
I'm reppin' Dago City on the field like a Padre until they come get me. I'm reppin' Dago City, I'm just running you the backs first, please like the sticky. I'm reppin' Dago City on the field like a Padre until they come get me. I'm reppin' Dago City, I'm just running you the backs first, please like the sticky. Scrolling through my Rolodex, I shouldn't have sent that drunken text. Inhale the smoke, room smelling funky fresh. I'm the type to kill a beat, rest in peace, laid to rest. Sipping on that ancient age, I sip it till there's nothing left. You see the stats up on my card, we the upper deck. Know the squad had to raise a bar, you ain't won it yet. Time's up, cut niggas off, they wanna chill with pets. See them run around with rats, even betray their pets. But I'm a bomb next, boom bap complex. I swear I got a new set of eyes, no contacts. It's either sell your soul or you die. But what's beyond that? My brother blowing light to the sky, dressing all black. My mom said, son, this is fire, and she don't like rap. So if it ain't close to a meal, we burning contracts. Yeah. Get off right here. Sweetwater. Yeah. I'm reppin' Dago City on the field like a Padre until they come get me. I'm reppin' Dago City, I'm just running you the backs first, please, like the sticky. I'm reppin' Dago City on the field like a Padre until they come get me. I'm reppin' Dago City, I'm just running you the backs first, please, like the sticky. Drinking in the morning time, should've read the warning sign. Lipstick on my Calvin Klein, out of space, out of mind. $40 in my wallet, know my phone gonna die. Still can't find my keys, up on the orange line. Yeah, right, I found the charger, she gon' swoop me up. I'm pretty sure we ain't the same, they ain't used to us. I take it back to Daddy Kane, smoking Future Kush. I'm kinda pissed, Spring Valley getting overlooked. I box a whip, yeah, that bitch looking overbooked. Mount Miguel parking lot, vodka and the orange crush. We just keep moving, we don't say a thing. Married to my coach, you see the way. I'm reppin' Dago City on the field like a Padre until they come get me. I'm reppin' Dago City, I'm just running you the backs first, please, like the sticky. I'm reppin' Dago City, first, please, like the sticky. I'm reppin' Dago City on the field like a Padre until they come get me. I'm reppin' Dago City, I'm just running you the backs first, please, like the sticky. Squad. Hey, shouts out to Hustle Valley Dojo Masters. That's my squad. That's my gang. Shouts out to Relish too, man. All squads, bro, for real. Everybody thinks, fucking San Diego all divided and shit, but we really ain't. It's just the real niggas that really hang out with the real niggas that they grew up with. I perform this too. Shit.
Might as well turn it up. Perform this too.
Later, man. Go cash a check on one of them broke ass niggas.
I like this song too. Hey, whoa, hey, whoa. Oh, this thing's sensitive. All my niggas getting money, swear to God. You niggas should've kept your job. All my niggas getting money, swear to God. All my niggas getting money, swear to God. Blowing smoke up to the gods. You niggas should've kept your job. All my niggas getting money, swear to God. Catch me on the phone, running through an 8-ball. Guaranteed I keep my balance up, I can't fall. If being broke was a war, then I AWOL. Just call me Blackjack and nah, I don't play cards. A bunch of dreaded niggas with a couple face scars. She wanna FaceTime 200 through her PayPal. I throw the west up and order more rounds. I keep my paper up cause every day is going down. I twist a nozzle for the gas, smoking propane. A couple stacks in the Levi's, no ball mains. The fact is I'm still ballin', no old man. See low in the corner going all in. Yeah, nigga got the squad in this bitch. Rag top bumpin', know these niggas watch me hit the switch. Sean split, yeah, he got the split. And you know he getting money while you're thinking of this. Hold up. I actually like that song though. I really like that song. You should, Kali, let that shit slap. You should let it slap in your car though. That's a really good song right there.
This has been a GoHamRadio.com exclusive.
You're listening to Street Talk with the Swift Gang.
Oh, welcome back. This is Street Talk with the Swift Gang. Special thanks to Watusi Gold for performing live for us, those freestyles.
Yeah.
That was some good stuff, man. We really appreciate that. That was some good. We look forward to hearing more music that you got. These guys have another event that they need to get to. Because, you know, they big time, you know? You know, when you're moving and doing things, you know, people want you. You got to make appearances. You got to do stuff, right? So I understand. We know we ain't the only show in town. We know there's other stuff going on. We respect that.
We ain't going to do y'all like that, man.
No. Because you know what? You graced us for an hour on our show. Actually, more than an hour on our show.
Y'all graced us.
And so we are very, very thankful and very, very privileged to have you guys here. So before you guys go and get on out of here, any special shout outs?
Swift team. As you can see,
Swift gang, hello.
Swift team.
Definitely Swift gang.
Swift team, Swift gang. I need an application. You see who I'm hanging out with.
Yeah.
Y'all got 401k? Y'all got 401k?
Yeah, we're working towards
we don't
it.
have much.
Working towards the 401k.
Hey, shouts out to Kali, man. Kali,
first time meeting
fancy.
homie right here.
She be winning all the awards, though. Hey, I told them about your college
Come on.
days. You be winning.
Come on.
She wins everything.
Hey, shout out to GoHAM Radio.
At the end of the day.
We're going to take a quick
Squad
break.
life.
If you
Shout
guys have all
out.
said your goodbyes, have you said your goodbyes yet?
GoHam Radio.
Party hardy.
Man.
Man, there's a whole nother
All right,
300.
man.
There's a whole nother
GoHam
300
Radio.
people.
HB Squad,
There's a lot of
man.
ladies watching. You should probably give a shout out to all the ladies. There's
Hey.
Nikki.
Shouts out to all the ladies. Follow me on the
Thank you.
SoundCloud.
Please like, share.
She gonna get us. We got old ladies.
Watusi Gold, Cali, SoundCloud, Instagram. I'm dropping duck sauce on Halloween. It's going to be very spooky EP. It's only 45 minutes long, man. Y'all take 45 minutes to get dressed, ladies, so you can listen to it while you're getting dressed.
You are now tuned into the movement with Swift Gang here on Street Talk.
Well, welcome back. We had a surprise DJ set. So, for those of you that were tuning in, we did get DJ Roscoe in there on the ones and twos one more time before we had to sign off.
Music.
So thank you, DJ, for helping us as we transitioned from a great performance by Watusi Gold.
Yes.
He had some of his fellows in the building, and we did an interview with all of them. So if you missed it, you can always catch everything on the highlight reel right on GoHamRadio.com. So make sure you check us out there on Street Talk. That's our show. I'm Miss Fancy Pants.
And I'm Vincenzo. And our conversation topic tonight is superstitions.
Superstitions.
Do you have some? Do you believe in any? Is there anything that bothers you? What are you superstitious about?
Well, you know it's Friday the 13th, so that's where this all starts.
Yes.
And in the U.S., an estimated 17 to 21 million people suffer from a fear of Friday the 13th. Yep. And this phobia is known, now, if I'm saying this right,
Just stop.
phobia.
You already butchered it.
It comes from Frigga, the name of the Norse goddess for whom Friday is named.
Go Norseman.
Frigga Friday, and triskaidekaphobia, which is the fear of the number 13. I mean, Trisk, it's triskaidekaphobia. Triskaidekaphobia.
Okay, so how about we end our Hooked on Phonics session, and why don't you tell us what are some different things that represent bad luck?
Well, it's
What are some
also
superstitious
sometimes
things?
called
No more. No more pronouncing words.
Paraskividiocatastrophobia.
Our listeners are going to stop listening because they're going to have nightmares of you trying to sound out words, please.
All right.
Yes.
No more Greek mythology on Pescaderia.
That page is gone. Gone like the wind. So Friday the 13th is bad luck. You know, some of the other superstitions that we've seen. No, not always. Mm-hmm. But there are other superstitions that I think people have that they can relate to, like itchy palms.
Ooh,
if you have itchy palms, right? That's good luck. If you walk under a ladder, that's a bad luck.
Oh, that is bad luck.
If you break a mirror, that's a bad luck. However, if you find a horseshoe, that's good luck.
Does the horseshoe have to be on the horse, or do you have to find it anywhere?
I think it could be on the horse or
do you
off
take the horse with you if you find the horseshoe?
You know what? I would imagine if you found a horseshoe on the horse, that's pretty darn good luck because you probably need to get somewhere.
I found a pony.
So mount that pony and ride it wherever you gotta go.
Shout out to Genuine.
Yeah.
Hey. Well, there's also a few other superstitions I know, like opening an umbrella inside the house is to be bad luck.
Correct.
Finding a penny, and depending on if it's heads up or tails, whether you let it go or pick it up.
Right.
What are some other ones? Oh, the 4-leaf clover.
Yes.
And black cats. If you see a black cat, that could be bad luck. You know, Bagheera has been bombarding me throughout this entire show, so he's been pretty annoying today. I would have to say he's been a bad kitty.
And
bad Bagheera.
Another superstition is if you knock on wood, you are avoiding tempting fate.
A tempting fate? A good fate? A bad fate? What kind of tempting fate? Shout out to No Fingerprints Records, by the way, that are in the building.
It
I
could
see
be,
you guys.
you know what?
No fingerprints with all the thumbs.
It could be, you know what? No one in my family is ill or sick this year. Knock on wood.
Ah, I see.
You get what I'm saying?
You know, I also heard, unfortunately with that reference, that bad news sometimes comes in threes. That's a superstition.
Kind of like the celebrity deaths.
Oh, that those come in threes too?
Michael Jackson, what was there?
Yeah, I heard that there was like a Jays or something.
Mm-hmm. The 27 Club.
That's what it was. The 27 Club.
The
that
27
there's all these
Club.
that die at 27. Oh, a shooting star. That one is a good one.
Make a wish.
Wishing upon a shooting star. That's a classic. Oh, or when you toss some salt over your shoulder.
Yes. Or you carry your wife in the front door
for your wedding.
When you get married. Yes.
Or not seeing the bride in her dress before the wedding is another one.
Correct.
Or what is another one? Oh, when you see a fountain, tossing a coin in and making a wish. There's a lot.
There's a lot of them, but you know what? You know, here's a couple that I want to share with you.
Okay, share.
Some just absolutely outrageous ones.
Outrageous.
Probably that you guys have never heard before.
Okay.
So did you know that it's bad luck to say the word pig while fishing at sea?
What if you say GoHAM?
I think you're in the clear. So here's another one. Fingernail cuttings should be saved, burned, or buried.
What if they're acrylic?
Don't eat them. Pictures of an elephant bring good luck, only if they're facing the front door. Or, excuse me, facing a door. Not necessarily the front door, but a door.
This is kind of facing a door. We have elephants over here. Not bad. Okay.
It is good luck to hold your breath or feet when passing a cemetery.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard that one.
And knocking on the roof of your car when you're running through a yellow light.
Are you doing it intentionally, or is it coincidentally that you're?
So
going
as you're running
through?
so you're running
it's
the
intentional.
yellow light, you gotta, good luck so that you don't get pulled over or.
Has anybody
bad
done
juju.
that and been pulled over?
We had a friend of ours that we used to go to school with, Miss Boss Jones, who every time I gave her a ride home, when I ran a yellow light, she would.
She would do it for you?
She would do it for me.
Hey, someone had your back right there. Oh, with
Never
the
got pulled
holidays
over.
coming up with the turkeys, have you ever heard of the wishbone superstition?
I have.
Where you take the backbone of the chicken or the turkey and you pull it, and whoever has the bigger side, they get the wish that comes true.
And they get to wish.
I mean, I guess.
Wish away.
Wish. 11:11. That's a good one for the clocks.
Yes.
Do you guys do that? Make a wish for 11:11. Oh, there's so many. You being a sports guy.
Yes. Superstitions all the time. So if I win a game, I have to do the exact same thing the following week because if I divert from what I did the previous week, I could not win the game.
And what do you mean? Like, is it something specific? Like you practice the same way or what?
So here's the deal, right? So for example, I will wear maybe something that I think looks good to start off the season because you're 0-0.
Okay.
There's no wins, there's no losses.
Feeling good about yourself.
Right.
Swagoo.
So after you win the first game of the season, because in my athletic career, I didn't lose very much. You win, and you start your superstition. So I would, at first, I remember we wore orange on orange.
Okay.
And so I wore solid white socks and solid white long sleeves underneath.
and I had solid orange cleats, and that was what I wore. And we went undefeated the whole season, so that's what I wore the whole season.
Did you ever wash it?
Yes, of course.
Well, I mean,
But
don't say
wore,
of course, because there's people that don't
some
wash
people
it.
that don't wash.
Mhm.
But I wore the same thing. And if I lost, which this season with the freshman team we've lost 5 times, I've tried to change it up. So I've been changing up different things every week to try to find a new way to try to kind of get some juju. You know.
Well, what happened against the Wolfpack?
I changed my shoes. I wore black shoes instead of my all white Vans. And
what did you wear this last time?
I wore the same exact thing as I wore last week, which were my black shoes, and yet we lost. So that means I have to change it up for the upcoming week. But
do something.
Being that it's Friday the 13th, and it is also October shares the celebration of 2 different heritages, Polish American and Italian American. Being Italian American, I want, and today being Friday the 13th, 13 is actually a very lucky number in Italy.
Okay.
So today is not an unlucky day for us Italians. Today is a very lucky day, especially if you decide to go to the casino and gamble. The number 13 is also associated with the goddess of fertility and the lunar cycles. It is thought that the number brings prosperity and abundant life. Although 13 is considered lucky, sitting down at a table of 12 is unlucky, and the reason for that is because Jesus sat down at the table with his 12 disciples, and one of his disciples was Judas.
He played for the Chargers?
Judas played for the Chargers and betrayed Jesus, a.k.a. San Diego, for 7 pieces of silver.
San Jose.
And so that's why you'll never see 13 Italians at one table. You'll see 12, you'll see 14, but you'll never see 13 Italians sitting at one table.
Interesting. You know, there are businesses that don't have a 13th floor, at least don't label it the 13th floor. Elevators, they don't have a 13th button. Yes. Hotels, they won't have a room that ends with 13. They'll end at 12 and then maybe skip to 14.
Right.
There's a lot of different. Didn't they have a movie called like The 13th Floor or something like that?
I think they did.
I think it was. It was like the hidden matrix floor. So there's a lot of superstitions. Do you guys have any superstitions? Is anyone saying if they have any superstitions out there?
So far, we've got no superstitions.
No
but if you have a
superstitions?
superstition, please let us know.
Yep.
Email us.
Email us.
Or comment.
What's our email?
request@gohamradio.com.
Very good. Very good.
I learned something today
You're
in the midst
hired.
of all the chaos.
You're hired. All right. Well, we've had a really long show. We apologize for kind of the disarray of everything, but it was fun. We had Watusi in with his crew. We got to know them and really had a good vibe going on. So if you are a San Diego artist and you want to get showcased, make sure you email us your EPK or a way to contact you, some links to request@gohamradio.com so we can reach out to you. And Vinny, do you
Absolutely.
have any closing remarks before we head out?
Yeah, you know what? I just want to give a special thanks to Farg, our in-house engineer, who did a terrific
Yes.
job tonight.
Shout out to
on the
Farg.
extended
Always.
show. We went almost 3 hours tonight,
Oh
which
my
is
goodness.
a very, very extended show. You know, we had a
Very.
lot of fun. I also want to give a special shout out and thanks to our guest, Watusi Gold, and his whole squad. There was the whole group. It was such a blast. It was a party.
Right, it's like
it was
trying
literally
to,
a party in here.
E-Man, it was
Oh my
Hardy,
God.
Party.
Party. E-Man. We had like Rex Effects, and then P Diddy was on the other side. I don't know, the dude with the beard. It was just absolutely insane. And then DJ Roscoe holding down the DJ booth, playing
Yes.
some great music from our local artists, and not to mention he also held it down during Watusi's freestyle. So that was really, really great. So besides all those guys that I like to thank, I'd also like to thank all of our loyal listeners who've tuned in tonight.
Thank you. Thank you.
David Anton, Xavier Sean,
Our winner.
Jorge Soto.
Hi, Jorge.
We also had Gigi Hernandez, Tete Hendrickson,
Hi,
Mundo
Tete.
Juices, Ashante Coleman, as always.
Ashante, hey,
Thank you for
Ashante.
listening. We really appreciate
That's
all
my
you guys.
girl. That's
We have
family.
so many more of our loyal P1 listeners, and thank you guys, everybody,
Mm-hmm.
for checking in and checking us out.
Right?
Yep.
All right. So we will catch you all next week. Same time, same place. Street Talk with the Swift Gang. We're going to have TT in the building. He is a singer, a songwriter from LA, originally from San Diego. and he's a child activist. So we will talk to him, and he does acoustic guitar, so he'll sing for us. So it'll be fun. So we'll catch him next week, and we'll catch you right here on GoHamRadio.com.
Streaming live every Friday night, it's Street Talk with the Swift Gang, right here on GoHamRadio.com.
Giving opportunity, hope, and mentorship. GoHamRadio.com.